Now, we're not going to get in trouble for what I said there.
No. Because God's on our side.
I agree.
Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here.
Sup, bitches? It's Chad Warden here. Alright, I'm talking about that PS Triple. Now, shit. Come on, man. Come on, that little controller, baby, that looks like a dildo.
This idiot user is a criminal. Plus, this user is also the opinion basher.
I mean, I woke up this morning not bragging, hard as fucking hell, dude. I'm a thief.
Trust me, when you fire this game up, your little fucking nuts are gonna start quaking, buddy. Your little nuts are gonna be quaking.
I got a stretch limousine Toyota Avalon with NIGA on the license plate.
Wow, that's bad for the city. That's up.
And I got a
parallel perk that.
Look, you know how they got moon roofs? This thing, the entire top glass, and then there's a shark tank above it. So
Nice.
when you look it up, you just see a sharks.
Just straight shorts.
How fucking funny.
Oh, man.
Yo, two things you gotta know about me. I'm Chinese and I'm having a stroke. Two things you gotta know about me. But y'all do be serious, though.
Sir, where are you from?
Apparently from Bed-Stuy and Oakland at the same time.
Fuck, dude. Dude, all right. So I was thinking of how to open this, like just a little cold open. I mean, we got the intro, obviously, but little light humor for you, dude. What do you call two white men that get together? Two or more white men. A podcast, dude.
All right, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, nicely done.
Yeah, you know.
Nicely done. Do you got a racist spin on that to appease our core audience?
What do you call two or more POCs together at the same time?
Ubisoft's writing team.
Ooh.
I fucking love this soundboard, dude.
Yeah, yep.
I fucking...
Dude, it doesn't even have to be funny, really, because we have the soundboard.
Did you get my can opening in there, dude? Just the people know?
No, do it again. Fuck. So, I mean, we have some topics. This is a gaming podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is a gaming and wrestling news, and we're both incredibly excited for The Mandalorian.
Dude, I cannot wait for Star Wars Acolytes Season 3.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for Acolytes Season 3. I can't wait for, I don't know, Doom Eternal 2, where you actually have to raise the demons as children and teach them to be more chill.
Dude, yeah, because, you know, you have them in your basement already. So, I mean, you know, it's just, once they start paying rent and, like, getting jobs and stuff like that, you're going to be so proud. Instead of ripping them apart and chainsawing them in half.
Fucking Christ.
So yeah, I mean that's going to be the big topic is Doom in 2016.
I don't even know how we're supposed to get through all of that. Why did I start it off with a showstopper? Dude, pull up the new Doom Gaslighting doc.
Okay, let's just get into it, dude. Fuck it.
Pull up the new Doom Gaslighting doc, dude.
Right.
All that fucking prep working for what? We'll maybe get to some of this shit.
I don't even want to talk about any of that yet. Let's just get to it.
Let's talk fucking new Doom, dude.
New Doom Gaslighting doc.
Yeah, and I'll get into it proper. Okay. So, nice allegedly.
Yeah, you know, just in case. I don't want Todd coming after me, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Todd, that fucking low-T piece of human garbage, Tim Willits, the mastermind behind Doom 3, dude.
I actually don't hate Doom 3, but that's fine. We can
me
get
neither,
back to that.
but for the purpose of this episode, we should.
Okay, fine.
To keep the right narrative, dude.
Yeah, I
And,
like
you
what
know,
everybody else likes.
Yeah, I'm on everybody's side. Except this time, dude. We are very much not on the side.
Honestly, no.
Obviously.
I hate that I'm this much of an asshole with this.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't, because it's a nice change of pace for us to be. I mean, so neither of us are principled men, which really lends itself to a specific brand of content creation, which I think is cool, and it like makes sense, dude. We've been friends for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other. We're good friends. But don't you steal my napkins, dude. Just get your fucking own.
Okay.
But shut up, dude. But so it goes. Long as you've known me, dude, I fucking love first-person shooters.
Yeah.
I love big, dumb first-person shooters. I'll go to the mat, dude, for like Modern Warfare 2 single player.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
You fuck with first-person shooters. Almost any first-person shooter that's not like, some obvious like AAA game or something, I probably hear about it from you before anything else.
Because
you're plugged in on this shit.
It's one of the few things I'm plugged in on, because like Doom was like the first game. Like, it wasn't only the first game I ever played, but it was the first game I remember getting to run on my own. That wasn't just like put some shit into a console. Like I had to fucking get some floppies going, dude.
I was about to ask that. You were floppying?
Yeah. I copied the floppy from my uncle, dude. Copied the floppy.
They
from him,
literally told you don't copy that floppy. What the fuck?
Fucking dude, natural law. Like, okay, yeah. A company told me I can't copy the floppy. Natural law tells me I can. Who am I going to listen to?
Dude, you got to listen to the Most High. Obviously, we're both black conservatives here, and we only listen to the Most High.
That's correct.
Yeah.
With first-person shooters, the thing that I always liked that they did is it seemed to be the best of a specifically American take on video games, and vis-a-vis power fantasies through video games, which I feel like most single-player games seek to emulate. Obviously, not all of them, and I don't think all of them need to do that. But first-person shooters operate off of, you mentioned the Most High. One of the core tenets in my mind for video game design is, would this be tight?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least the kind of games that I like is, would this be tight? Like, would it be a fun experience? That's it. Would it be a fun experience?
Yeah, and this might sound gay, dude. Sometimes learning things can be tight differently from shooting things. Sometimes.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes it can be cool, dude, like Hacknet and shit. But, yeah, I love first-person shooters. I copied the floppy for fucking Blood, both Dooms, goddamn Shadow Warrior. I remember getting fucking Rise of the Triad I played way later, but having to use, like, dog shit source ports for Rise of the Triad until we got that remaster, the Ludacris Gibbs edition. New Blood putting in that work, dude. And FPS games, in my opinion, did fucking take that dive when we started doing Halo-style mechanics. And I like the first 3 Halos. It's just not exactly what I want out of a first-person shooter, which I think is
slows things down a bit. I can see that being if you were copying the floppy on Doom back in the day, like I could see that being a shift in the wrong direction from your viewpoint for sure.
The first, I don't know if maybe not the first, but definitely an online game I remember spending the most time on, dude. I'm gonna take you back a little bit, dog. Fucking Skull Tag. That was Doom Deathmatch in like the 2000s and into the 2010s.
Yeah.
They switched to Dronum. Yeah, I got good at Skull Tag because I love Doom, and by association, I was on Quake with my boys. Did the LAN party a couple of times. Got Quake 3 Arena going. I get on Quake Live to sometimes lose to some Chechenian.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit. Wish I spent more time with Tribes 2 and Tribes Ascend, but I don't think that's my fault. I think Hi-Res Studios is some of the biggest retards, not counting Riot Games. I say all this as a rather long preamble to get to the point when I saw Doom 2016 announced. Not bragging, dude. I saw Glory Kills, and I immediately dismissed it as just soy garbage.
Yeah, and I could see that, and I will be the first one to say I'm not a fan of the Glory Kills. Really, like it's cool sometimes. Like you do a finishing move, something to get you out of a situation. Like I'm cool with that, and I liked that. You know, once I played 2016, I was okay with it because it was like, oh, okay, I'm in a tight spot. Let me do this finishing move, get some extra health, and then keep rolling. You know,
for sure. And you know, I think it takes, you know, to forgive is divine, dude. And being able to forgive yourself, well, that's right on. And I believe Bill Shakespeare said that.
Yeah.
I went back to 2016 this year. My friend bought it for me when it was on sale some years back, and he said you should really give it a shot. And I think I played up to the Foundry, which I do think is the best map in the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fine. And then I don't know what compelled me, but I went back and I started knocking out 2016, and that's when I realized that game's actually pretty sick. I don't think it's the best first-person shooter I ever played, but I would say it is a solid game. It is a very solid game. And it does something very cool that I don't know if a lot of other first-person shooters do it. And this is what kept me going through Doom 2016. And you got your hands on the soundboard, right, man? Like you're.
Oh yeah, I've got it ready.
Yeah. Dude, let me clear my throat. Ludonarrative.
Ludonarrative. Let's get into it, dude. I love talking Ludo.
Doom 2016. Yeah, dude. You know, if there's two things we like, it's Ludonarrative, huge multis.
Yeah, and huge multis.
Dude, I'm talking dubbies, trippies, maybe even quadrupy multis. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how we like to Sonic. But at the risk of sounding gay, like when that kid in the Sandlot had an epiphany, which, as the narrator informs us, dude, is a very girly word, so he did not have them often.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2016 is very, very cool because of the way the narrative is structured for a first-person shooter. John Carmack, dude, who is beefing online with Stepbro Sam, maybe the funniest beef of all time.
Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't even write this down for the thing, but yes, like Sam writing him these like long ass fucking probably should be on a different website type of posts about how the West is falling and it's his fault.
Or just a shorthand thread about, hey dude, you want to get your ass beat?
Oh yeah, that too. I'll just fight you. Like
dude, talking to the Tetragrammaton, Uncle John, dude, being like, want me to fuck you up, dude? A guy who one time said, hold on, I do have this quote handy. Fucking.
Well, I remember Sam's quote, which was, "I'll beat your ass."
Yeah, now that's a good one. Do you know the quote from Masters of Doom?
No.
About John Carmack getting drunk?
Oh, yeah. Okay, what is it? It's very funny.
He says, like, my mental faculties are currently impaired. Straight up, he says something to that that effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometime later, Romero found Carmack leaning quietly against the kitchen wall. My Romero is spot on, by the way, dude.
Okay.
I'm John Romero. I made Wolfenstein 3D and Doom. Suck it down, monkey shit. Yeah, that's John.
Nice.
Hey, man, Romero said. You feeling buzzed yet? You getting drunk, Carmack? I am losing control of my faculties, Carmack replied. Then he stumbled away. Romero got a lot of mileage out of that response, repeating it robotically to everyone throughout the night. It was good to see Carmack loosen up. I'm sorry I killed your teacher. I thought he was an imp.
Romero's so fucking cool, dude.
he how can one man be so cringe and yet so based? How does he do it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make you my bitch. No, you're fucking gay, dude.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. He can never be owned. It's impossible.
Look, hey, bros, look, Carmack's fucking feeling it. And it's Carmack like halfway through a beer. Oh, he's so turned.
Oh, man, he's fucking trash, dude.
Dude, he's fucking high. That's the noise he makes because he's a fucking retard.
He's just like holding his head and like goes to lay down. Like,
dude. Oh. I'm gonna suck him off. Wouldn't that be gay of him? Tom Hall, take a picture, man. So it goes.
Yep.
With Doom 2016, what makes it really work for me and puts it a cut above other first-person shooter games is kind of a twofold issue, or I would say a twofold solution would be a more appropriate line of thinking. The weapons are a lot of fun, and the way they tell the story plays so perfectly with the characterization of the Doom guy. And what I mean by that is the cool thing about the Doom guy is there's actually not really a lot there. The character is strengthened by how fucking simple you can keep it. And 2016 opens with him busting out of a tomb that was created specifically for him.
Yeah. And
bashing,
it was... Good.
Bashing a zombie man's head against the ridge of that big box that was made just to keep him the fuck in there, picking up a pistol, and then going to do a genocide.
Yeah.
It's the tightest shit. And what makes it even tighter is one of the only characters with dialogue in the game, Samuel Hayden, is talking to the Doom guy being like, okay, so here's how we're going to do it. Doom guy breaks the telecommunication device because he doesn't want to hear any of that gay stuff.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't want to do none of that fancy stuff, dude.
No, he already knows why he is conscious, which is to shoot a bunch of demons.
To be racist.
Yeah,
He's too
to
racist
do an ethnic
die.
cleansing on hell.
Exactly. And he proceeds to do that throughout the whole game, which is tight. And additionally, what makes it even tighter is it's one of the only games I've played where data logs are worth looking at. I played Bioshock Infinite recently. Could have played that whole game without looking at a single data log or audio log.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of garbage. Bunch of Ken Levine's fucking rambling, dude.
I hate the data logs in Bioshock. Like, it's the only good ones are the ones that Frank Fontaine did.
Did you? Dude, did you see the shit I sent you?
Yes. Can we just do a quick aside on Frank Fontaine being Chinese? I promise we'll get back to Doom, but please. So,
pull it up on screen.
Pull the
Picture.
We need the pic.
Picture. I had to take my phone up on screen. For anyone who somehow doesn't know, there is a throwaway line in the first Bioshock game where it's revealed that Atlas is Frank Fontaine, and he says, I've always been good at disguises. Hell, I was a Chinaman for a couple of years. Which
And we speculated this for a long time. Like, what the fuck did he mean by this? Like, he's a Chinese? Like, what? Did he just pretend, like, do a voice? Like, did he do yellow face? Like, what the fuck did he do?
It is better than we ever could have hoped for. Okay, yeah, now hold on. I got the footage right here, dude. Here go one. Here go two.
All right. Oh yeah, you got multiple angles on it. Nice. So he
Just a fucking
he
Chinese.
fooled everyone in Rapture. It's supposed to be a fucking like Atlas Shrugged society of like the
I'm
masters of
Andrew
industry.
And I've surrounded myself with the greatest minds of our 20th century. For example, Frank Fontaine. So Mr. Ryan. Me help
Chinese.
you me put pee-pee in your Coke. And he even knows a jape. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow, even by virtue of clearly being Chinese?
What do you mean that Mr. Ping is an imposter? No, no, no. It's simply not true.
How fucking retarded is everyone in Bioshock to let this work on you?
This doesn't even look like a human mask. This looks like a kabuki mask. Like, with a rice hat and a little string as a beard.
I'm a spooky kabuki man, and I know a heck of a lot about plasmids. Yeah.
Me know the English word.
Yeah. And dude, don't forget Suchong, actual Asian guy who.
Yeah, there was real Chinese guys in Rapture,
They couldn't fucking thread the needle on this.
Incredible.
There must be such a fucking premium on being just in the middle of the bell curve in Rapture.
Right. Holy shit. Like, dude, again, like, this was supposed to be the smartest, greatest people in the world, but, like, Frank Fontaine, just a dirty white boy, like, found an angle, dude. He just came in and pretended to be Chinese, I guess, and took over the entire place, like, just muscled all these rich assholes.
Caused a working class revolution by virtue of being Chinese.
Yes.
Then he pretended to be Irish, and that also fucking worked.
Yeah, and it's just like, I just imagine Andrew Ryan, he's like, Rapture's falling apart. What could we do? And fucking Fontaine just comes out in the Chinese mask. Here you go, Mr. Ryan. Ching chong. Oh, thank you, Mr. Pig.
All that crap. Oh, everything like that.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Pig. You're my most trusted advisor.
King, I'm losing them. What can I do? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we put gone upgrade systems strategically placed in the low-income areas of the city. I don't know how that would work, but by gods, your Taoist perspective must provide you to see light years into the future. Shout out to Frank Fontaine.
Yeah, dude.
Just make it. See, dude, if you believe it'll work, it'll work.
Yeah.
But
honestly.
But
anyway,
that is what's sick about Doom 2016, though. Besides the Doom guy maybe being Chinese, we'll talk about the Doom guy's racial background. His early life section will come up momentarily. But what makes the data logs in Doom 2016 worth of shit is they are basically parables about, there's this time that they invented this demon specifically designed to kill the Doom guy, and then he killed it. Oh, it was sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of shit like that, basically.
That's all it is.
We tried to make a box to put the Doom guy in to try to hold him back, but that shit didn't work. He broke it.
Yeah, he dumb messed it up.
Yeah.
And throughout the game, Hayden will be like, "That's a million. That is the record of every transaction in the World Trade Center from September 10th, 2001 towards the beginning of the construction of the building. It is irreplaceable economic information. Do not. Oh, what the fuck, dude."
Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's not broken yet. There you go.
Gotta be shitting. No, Doom guy, those are the flight logs.
No, please. Please, when nobody's gonna have power in the entire galaxy if you break this thing. Yeah. He's like, what? Wait, sorry, what? What was that? Sorry.
No, I couldn't hear you over the sound of me locking you in the trunk of my car.
At some point, it's just like he just like starts getting like kind of bitchy about it. At like after you break like the third or fourth thing, it's just like,
yeah, you destroy.
Can you please stop, please?
The fifth Large Hadron Collider collapses, causing the Western Hemisphere, everything past the Prime Meridian, is out of power. Nuclear reactors are failing, and Hayden's just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's fun stuff like that, and the reason that's cool is because as you're playing through the game and you're getting more powerful and you're getting access to different weapons and you're getting really good at fucking the demons up and the glory kills,
you start to learn the game.
Yeah. He just uses his paws, dude, his bare hands to tear these goddamn demons apart. As the more you play the game, the more you progress through the game, the more Doom Guy starts to match up with descriptions of those audio logs and text. The more you start to see this guy, oh, that's why everyone's afraid of him. And that's you, dog.
And and it aligns with the game that you've been playing for however many hours.
Exactly.
That's the Ludo narrative.
Yeah. And pull up the He's Here cutscene.
Yeah. No, okay. I think that's a great moment for it because this is kind of what sold. Yeah, I know. So that part is kind of what sold me on this game when you were telling me about it was, the fact that they're actually afraid of him. Like hell has a problem with him.
Yeah.
Like he is such an issue that he's like I wasn't fucking around. Like I wasn't just making like a cute racist joke when I said he's trying to ethnically cleanse hell. That's pretty much what's going on. Like
he's trying to clean that bitch out, dude.
They are running out of bros to keep throwing at this guy.
Nice capture.
Oh, my bad.
No. Look at this dude. What the... Dude, this guy's got the taskbar on top.
Yo, what the fuck is he up to?
Do you think... Is it because the toilet flushes in reverse and... I don't know, whatever Eastern European shithole this dude's in?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, this is when you first get to hell. And they know that he's such a problem that the first thing you hear when you get there is this. Shit, dude. I mean, come on. That's so cool.
It's like, nice.
That's so cool. Like, they're scared, bro.
I'm Shane Dog, like the George Washington exhibit, dude. He's got to stop showing me.
I'm sorry. I keep doing that. My bad. I'm gonna bring my browser on the other side. Getting distracted.
The taskbar up at the top of the screen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dude, fucking Shaner's story about like he's like I went to the Washington Museum and I was kind of like whatever, and then he walks in and the audio tour says George Washington was 6'3". Nice. That's how I felt because I didn't want to like the game. I wanted to. I do kind of like digging my heels in and being like new thing cringe, new thing bad.
Yeah.
But dude, I've been wrong way more often than not. I have been wrong way more often than not, which is actually a good thing. I kind of dug. No, I always thought Death Stranding would be tight. I don't know why I even thought about making that comparison. Even when I saw the gameplay and I was like, this doesn't look fun, I was like, oh, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be the tightest shit ever. And hey, guess what? It is.
It's so great. Oh my god, I love delivering packages, bros.
Maybe the coolest asynchronous multiplayer of all time.
Also,
but
yeah.
With that shit, and I realized this by the end of me playing 2016, I understood the fucking tightest little trick. They gave me the little tricky they pulled on me, which is the guy, because there's a bunch of these audio, like I said, audio logs where
Yeah.
they talk about all the cool stuff the Doom guy does, and they reveal the reason he got in that box at the beginning of the game is because they realized we cannot kill him.
Yeah, nobody has the technology to kill him.
They specifically, not once, but I think twice, try and make an anti-Doom guy demon, and he smokes it.
Right.
Without issue. So they have to drop a building on him. They set up a honeypot. They get the demon Bilderberg group together to all go into this demon church. Make sure the Doom guy knows they're there. He goes in to do, let's say a Christian Bale and Equilibrium, no, not without incident style hostile takeover.
Yeah.
They drop a church. They drop the entire building on him. They blow it up and drop it on him. And they get him in the box as he's trying to come out of the rubble. Because he's not dead. He's just very upset and a little phased.
Yeah.
Because he had...
building dropped on him.
Yeah, because he got 9/11, and they put him in the box, and then you realize by the time you get the BFG, dude, the time you got all your favorite guns upgraded, you're doing siege mode. Come on, dude, siege mode with the Gauss rifle, it's tight. I'm like,
feels so good.
Yeah, I buy that this is that dude.
Yeah.
I buy that this is that dude, and the gameplay is informing it. Oh, yeah, you're telling me this guy with enough gas and a chainsaw can get that thing through whatever the fuck a Baron of Hell is made out of.
Right.
He can just force that bitch right through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy it, man.
Yeah.
I buy it.
And I think that's a good segue is the weapons and stuff. Like, you in 2016, it's all kind of above board military weapons. Yeah, you get the super shotgun, BFG, but that's more like sci-fi or whatever. But
the science fiction of a double-barreled shotgun.
Yeah.
You get
super. But
hey, you're not wrong. The Gauss rifle, the plasma gun, which isn't phenomenal in 2016.
They made it better in Eternal. I agree. They fixed it.
Yeah, and that is probably the only nice thing we will say about Doom Eternal. But yeah, you do get sci-fi stuff, but it's all pretty believable. None of it's... We're not getting into Spawn levels of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you get like the fucking weird sword in Eternal eventually. I didn't get to it, but I saw it at the base.
I'm not even fucking ready to talk about that goddamn sword. We're not there yet. We have to finish the 2016 discussion, but the weapons all make sense, and it is very cool to see. That's how we characterize the Doom guy. He is characterized as a regular Joe, because his backstory is he was a Marine who fucked up his commanding officer for trying to get him to fire on unarmed civilians. He gets sent to Mars as punishment. Demons break loose on Mars, smokes them all, happens again on Earth, smokes them all, whatever the fuck 64 is. But basically, at the end of 64, he decides, I'm just going to stay in hell and smoke demons for the rest of my life.
Right.
Which is the coolest ending to a character's story in any media ever. You know how I know that? MD Geist, dude. For anyone who doesn't know what MD Geist is, you got a little homework to do. Go watch that.
All right, what is that? I don't know either.
Go watch it when we're done. That's all I'm
right.
going to tell you. Watch MD Geist. Everyone who can hear my voice, please watch MD Geist. You'll never regret it. So 2016 picking up where he's just been smoking demons for who the fuck knows how long. It gets boxed up. Hayden pops him out of the box, and it's not necessary. Hayden did not free humanity's greatest defender. He just freed the world's greatest demon killer.
Right. Yeah. Like, and that was the, I guess, conflict of the story of 2016. A very loose story, but that was a conflict of like, fuck, we had to open this fucking box up to get this guy out, and there's going to be consequences, but we need him to fuck up these demons.
You get to play as that dude. It's a great example of playing a video game where you're the anti-hero and everything just fits seamlessly together.
Yeah.
I'll concede that the game is a little easy, even on ultra-violent. You know, it's not a hard game, but it's a game that you fire off because you remember just how tight it was to go smoke all those dudes.
Yeah.
And getting back to the weapons, man, they're all functional and fun to use. There's obviously some standouts. The super shotgun for sure. The mobile turret version of the chain gun. Oh my god.
Yep, you get that turret. The Gauss rifle, probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Just for the sound effects alone, were so good.
Siege mode on that thing when you get the full upgrades and you can move with it, and it just carves through everything.
Yeah, it's so nice. When you see when you get oh fuck, you get in a moment of oh shit, there's a bunch of big guys around me, and you just hit them with the fucking Gauss rifle, dude, and it just wipes them all out.
Yeah,
oof, feels good, bros. Yeah,
the BFG just as well.
BFG is amazing in 2016. I love the noise that it makes. It's so cool.
Can we hear that noise real quick?
Yeah, let me pull that up. It's pretty great. BFG Doom 2016. How to get it? Yeah, I know how to get it. Oh, claiming and test fire. Here we go. Let's see. This part, by the way, I was not too mad at. It was.
Yeah. I will admit it took me longer to fix than I thought it. It took me longer to get through this than it should have.
Alright, you solved the puzzle.
With shooting.
With shooting.
Nice.
Yeah, why don't you fire one off, dude?
No, I'll just take a little chop off the binger. That's BFG 9000.
Yeah, I'll get a little bit.
Yeah, go on, get you some.
Yeah, come on, dude.
You can test drive the car. Well, do you need to ask your wife?
Oof.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah,
game.
let's run that back. Yeah.
Yadders. Yadders.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, guys. That shit is so tight. And you know, I will give this to them as well. They know how to set it up really nice when you first get a weapon in 2016.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Every area is like that, where you get a nice little test run. Yeah. I remember the area right when you get the rocket. I think it's the rocket launcher. And it's just this long, bloody ass hallway. And then it just opens up to this big ass room with all these dudes, and you just got the rocket launcher. You just start unloading on them.
Yeah, it's great. It's great, man.
Yeah, they really knew kind of how to pace it really well. Where it just every time you got something new, it felt good. You oh yeah, this is another extra piece. And it all kind of comes together at the end real nicely, where the challenge ramps up very well with the amount of stuff you can do, and it never feels like too much.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's not a game that reinvents the wheel so much as it does a bunch of things extremely well with a wonderful sense of cohesion. Like we were talking about earlier, it gives this very good, complete feeling experience. The main weaknesses I have with the game, it's a little easy, and the level design isn't phenomenal. It's perfectly serviceable level design. The Foundry is my favorite level because it's...
I got lost more than I'd like to, but it was usually for 5-10 minutes at max, of just me I had to go over here. Okay.
Yeah. I had a couple of clarity issues, dude. Where's my yellow paint, dude? I'm a yellow paint. I need yellow paint on everything. I'm a yellow paint guy.
Both games actually disturbing lack of yellow paint. I mean, isn't that the standard? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, this is when people criticize AAA gaming. It's not because there's this ideal of what a company with a great budget and a great team could make that we just don't see. No, we know what it looks like when they do a good job. It's just kind of people don't necessarily do that anymore, or not as often as they used to. And this came at a time too when first-person shooters were a little bit in the single-player first-person shooter campaign was a bit in decline.
Yeah, what was the big game before that? What did you say, Titanfall?
I mean, well, Titanfall 2 is better than Doom 2016.
Yeah.
For every reason we just mentioned, Titanfall 2 basically does everything better than Doom 2016, I would say, except for like I said, the big sticking point is how the story is set up.
Yeah.
And how it works so well with the gameplay. But everything, if you just want to play a really good first-person shooter that came out before, and this is a good segue, play Titanfall 2. Dark Watch is also very cool. I think the Rise of the Triad remake is great. I mean, it's got its problems for sure, but I love Rise of the Triad. And if I can date myself unnecessarily further, Return to Castle Wolf.
Nice.
All that kind of good stuff. And and this is something I will absolutely give 2016. I don't think games like Dusk would have sold as well as they did if it wasn't for this game. If it wasn't for 2016 selling like gangbusters like it did and having a very bad multiplayer mode, so the main reason people bought it was for the single player campaign, I don't think you would have gotten Ludacris Gibbs Rot. I don't think you would have gotten a Power Slave remake. I don't think you would have gotten Cultic or Nightmare Reaper or a Medieval or any of this stuff. And some of my favorite first person shooters have been released, and I would say like the past, not 10, but towards the end of the 2010s and into the 2020s, a lot of those boom shoot revival games are really something special, man. Dusk, I still think, is the exemplar in the genre. Allegedly, those bros stayed up on a little bit of Crystal, dude, to get that shit right.
Yeah, it's got that vibe. It's got that vibe. It's all good.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's a fucking cool way to make a video
Hey,
game.
y'all doing drugs over there? Nice, dude. Nice. Hey.
Nice, dude.
Keep it up.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Level design in Dusk ain't a problem, dude. Level design is tight as
pretty
shit.
good. Yeah, they were pretty focused.
You gotta rack up a little bit to get to lock in, dude, as people like to say.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Nice appealing to our younger demographics.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think I played 2016 at the right time when I was done bitching and barking about new thing bad, and I'm glad I did. It was great little experience, and it gave me some context towards a game that I think I judged improperly. It still probably isn't in my top 10 FPS games list, but I had a good time with it, man. I was pleased to recommend it to you. I was more than happy to recommend you play it.
And I had a great time.
And you're not like a huge FPS guy.
And I'm really not. Like Bioshock, stuff like that. Like I can do a Bioshock every now and then. But
you seem like a System Shock 2 kind of guy.
System Shock,
if you had the time.
Yeah, Half-Life, that kind of shit. But
and that's
I mean, it really like it was kind of just me sitting there like after we talked about it, like, man, that does sound pretty sick to fucking get into some Doom, and like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was exactly what I wanted for scratching that kind of itch of like, yeah, you just like you mentioned, like the power fantasy thing, like of just like feeling real cool when you do everything. Everything is just very like fluid, like every part of the game just kind of works together very well. You don't have to think very hard about what's happening, and keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for when we talk about Eternal.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, do we want to get into it?
One last thing
okay.
Last thing I'll say, if I have to give you you should play the Titanfall 2 single player campaign. Titanfall 2 is in my top 10 FPS games of all time, both for single player and multiplayer. I think they're both phenomenal. Titanfall 2 is a very, very good video game. That is a damn near perfect game in my mind, and I certainly hope. I certainly hope people play it. Like I wish that. I kind of wish Titanfall 2 popped more than I wish more than I wish 2016 popped. And why is that, dude? Why would I say something like that?
Well, because of the consequences of Doom 2016, as I think where you're going with this.
Pull up the Doom Eternal Gaslighting doc.
Yes, all right. Let's get into it, dude. New Doom Gaslighting
Eternal,
doc.
Doom Eternal is one of the gayest video games I have ever played to completion, in my entire life. This is time I'm never getting back. And it has nothing to do with how the game runs. It has nothing to do... The game is not, it doesn't soft lock. It's not that it's incompletable. It's not that it's made in a way where it lags. I don't have the best rig in the world, but I can run it on very nice settings.
Yeah.
And which doesn't mean anything, dude. This game came out like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I could run it to completion. I beat the game on ultraviolence. I hated most of it. I would say I did not have fun for 98% of the game. I found to be tedious at best and flat out
annoying,
purely gay.
Yeah,
annoying and and disappointing.
Yeah,
at worst. It is a good friend of mine who. You guys kind of have similar taste in games. One of my buddies, he's like the kind of dude who will run, Chinese cultivation games and stuff like that. He'll sit down some shit like that. He said, and he's not a first-person shooter guy by any stretch of the imagination. When I told him, Doom Eternal feels like the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Doom games. It's a Doom game for Marvel fans, MCU fans. He said, that's the most accurate thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, it is definitely Doom for Redditors, like 100%.
Yeah, this is... was this game made during the Wuhan flu?
I believe it was. I think it actually
This was in
out
production? Yeah, so I think... 2020, yeah. So I think some of the game we can maybe lay at the feet of COVID, where people were stuck in their houses, so no one was there to check them for,
Well, actually, no. So March 20th, 2020, that was like right when the actual stuff started happening. Like,
okay.
So it wasn't in production during all that.
So people saw this happening in a close enough proximity to where they... a warning should have gone off in their head to be like, this is gay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a gay thing you just put in the game.
Yeah.
And the sentiment of, wow, that's like a gay thing you put in the game happens...
It happens...
about every 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Every time you forget that all this dumb stupidness is happening, all this gay shit, you will be quickly reminded by my favorite part of the game, when everything goes in third-person mode like this, and you are now just seeing the Doom guy hanging out as his body. It just takes you into third person.
Doing there, dude?
Yeah, he's kneeling, by the way. He is kneeling?
Dude, I have another word for that. I think he's yielding.
I want to say, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but it looks to me... like he's yielding.
Where the fuck is my boy, dude? Where's my dog? Who the fuck? He would never do that.
That's not my Doom guy, dude.
That's not my Doom guy. Was it kneeling,
Dude,
yielding,
yielding.
giving attention to something?
Dude, he listening? Taking feedback, dude?
Is he deigning to internalize the opinion of anything or any sensory information that's not a gun sound effect? That's
Can we watch can we watch the part of where you are in like the scientific building and you go to the BFG thing and there's like all the normies around? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do, because it was in the fucking trailer, and I knew when I saw that trailer, this is the gayest. This fucking sucks, dude. So yeah, fucking fire it up, man.
I think it's the BFG. Yeah, let me see if I can scrub to it real quick. Is it when you get BFG? No.
Just see if you could just type in Doom Guy, Doom Eternal Scientists. Humans meet Doom Guy. Yeah. Or
no.
Oh, is this from the DLC? I haven't seen this before.
Oh wait, all right, we gotta see this.
Disrupting the signal, but we'll be able to teleport him onto the rig's main deck.
Dr. Hayden, ready to launch the package, sir. Whenever you're ready.
Dude.
What the fuck is happening? He's doing maintenance on his guns, dude. What?
Dude, the knife is so whack.
Oh yeah.
The knife is
that's his
so
fucking
lame.
little Assassin's Creed wrist knife.
Yeah, dude, he's got a multi-tool because I guess, being so racist that you have to kill these demons with your bare hands wasn't good enough. I guess that made too much. Yeah, that made too much sense. What is he, the dude in the second chapter of the Blood Meridian? What the fuck?
Very specific joke, but nice one, dude.
Yeah, you guys hearing all this lore, all these lies?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
All this fake news about seraphims and angels and, Genosha and who the fuck knows what else?
Yeah, he's just standing there waiting, like, very, very politely.
Yeah, for the magic portal.
Yeah, this is not the part I was thinking of, but I could probably find it.
Here, let me find it. But yeah, it really does feel like they tried to take things from all the stuff. Yeah, here we go. All human interactions with the Doom Guy. It really does feel like they just tried to take stuff like, oh, I got real into Warhammer while I was, while we were working on fucking 2016, or we were doing concept for Eternal. Oh yeah, like the humans look at the Space Marines as gods, as deities. It would be like if we saw an angel in real life. Let's put that in the game.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
That's a cool thing from something else, and it works there, dude, because you didn't set up the Space Marines to be these crazy fucking Michael Myers zero emotion besides anger shark monsters that you make the Doom Guy. That's why the Doom Guy is cool.
Yeah,
it's because he doesn't give a shit about this stuff.
There's no emotions.
No, besides rage.
Yeah,
besides
very angry.
Yeah, besides a hymn based on the 14 words, but about demons. That's all he fucking knows. That's all he feels.
He's just racist. That's it.
He's just racist. He wouldn't even notice the humans, dude. Play the cutscene. Play it. Yeah, look at. Oh my fucking god! It's the fucking Doom Guy.
It's the heckin' Doom Slayerino.
Yeah, the Doom Slayer. What is he listening to someone talk?
Oh, okay. This part actually pissed me off too, because look at how gently he handles fucking Hayden here, dude.
A guy who puts him back in the box.
Like, all right, yeah, I'll bring him along. Like, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna help him out now. Oh, and this part was really bad. Like, they literally did not have to do this. Especially when, like, this is, like, supposed to, like, I don't know, be, like, a boss thing. And then you just gotta fight, like, 10 of these fuckers at a time. Like, an hour later in the game.
Yeah.
Which is why I quit the game.
Yeah, dude, his magic... pull up the Xavier Renegade angel symbol. Oh, or let me find it.
Yeah.
Dude, pause it on Homeboy's Bucky's belt buckle.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see this.
Yeah, and, yeah, so that fucking bullshit that makes 0 sense. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have you go ahead and, compare it next to this.
Yeah.
It looks fucking stupid. Looks fucking stupid.
Fucking God.
Yeah, back to the fucking dumbass symbol in Eternal that they keep highlighting, which is supposed to be some holy order of... I hate the story in this game. I truly despise what they did. You know all that cool shit we said about 2016? Like an hour to a half an hour. No, what the fuck?
Yeah, you wanna see his furrowing brow, dude?
Yeah, but why? Gay.
Man.
Ugh.
Why is he just sitting here taking this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, why didn't he just lunge at that guy and, like, cram the super shotgun into his weird James Bond villain mandible?
oh my God.
Yeah, no, let's stare each other down. Like a bunch of Nancy.
Why would he just, like, circle him like this and do this? Oh my God, it's so stupid.
Because you gotta have this Kino boss fight, dude.
Alright, let's skip to the other human parts. There's one in particular. Okay, this is it. This is bad, bro.
This was in the trailer.
Oh.
Oh my fucking God. Oh, the heck of Doomslayerito. Oh
my God, it's him.
Oh my fucking God, it's the dude, it's the freaking Doomslayer, guys. It's so fucking epic.
It's this part that gets me.
Ugh.
Okay, you're telling me that this man is gonna care enough about this fucking random at this place to just, like, gently slide him over to the key card thing? Like, no, dude! Like, what? What the fuck?
It's just fucking dumb.
It's so dumb.
Undoes it shits on everything they established in the previous game, which is he doesn't care.
Yeah. And now he cares a lot. He kneels, dude.
Yeah.
He yields.
The whole thing I thought they established was that he went crazy murderous in hell because he was there for who knows how long, to where it made him racist.
Yeah. And he was so racist that he had to make it his full-time job to just stay there in hell, wiping out demons.
And, dude, this doesn't even begin to touch his fucking gamer room.
Do we want to get the gamer room pulled up?
That is
the man cave, dude. The Doomslayer cave. Oh
yeah,
God!
Just fucking show him, man. Just show him.
Jesus Christ!
Show him, dude.
There's a lot of bad parts of this.
Amazing Easter eggs in Doom
Guy's man cave.
We found.
Shut up, Dan Allen Gaming.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we found this video right before the stream. I didn't even read the title that said "Man Cave." Oh my! So first of all, he's got a secret moon base, like he's Batman.
Right. Like, okay,
Why would
he has a life, like he has a regular life. Like, it implies so much with this that he has like this home base thing.
You said this when I told you about it months ago. Who cleans this place, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He like gets a Roomba and like sweeps this bitch up like every month or what?
Okay.
Look. Yeah. This is.
Yeah. This room is.
Yeah, dude,
one
it's
of the worst.
Funko Pops.
Yeah.
So the guy from Doom 2016 has got his magic sword, his copies of his comics, dude. Is very.
He's got a lot of comics, just like me.
Yeah, just like us, and then, my magic sword.
Yep, all this cool stuff.
Yeah, I have to display it properly.
Yeah, Monster Hunter magazine, dude.
Yeah,
he's got a cool oil painting of himself.
Don't skip the oil painting, man.
I went back to. We'll see it.
Yeah, that. Who the fuck made that shit?
Are you fucking kidding me, guys?
Who made that shit?
He commissioned an art piece. Or wait, oh no, I'm sorry. He painted it, right?
Yeah, did he find the time to work on his brushwork?
He adopted the impressionist style of art.
In between ethnic cleansings, he found the time to do this shit.
Yeah, the rhinestone.
My blade sharp, dude.
Yeah. Oh, nunchucks, dude. LOL. Yeah, and an anvil. Sure. Oh, a jump rope. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Doom guy's got to get his cardio up, right?
Yeah, because it's not that he runs at 80 miles an hour inherently. Yeah, no, get in on it, Dan Allen Gaming. No, you show me.
So sick.
Yeah, now zoom in. Yeah, use the scope, dude.
Yeah, there
you go. Okay, pause. So you know who that his fancy little lady there is, right?
Yeah, and what is this like? I know that's like the story, but it's not or something.
I believe it is at the end of. Oh man, I should know this. It's either at the end of Doom 2 or at the end of, I think, Shores of Hell. Doom guy has a pet rabbit named Daisy. You see her head on a skewer, and the demons kill her, and it's like kind of like a fun. After credit, dude. I'm being contaminated, dude. I just said fun after credit sequence.
Yeesh.
I feel my mind warping and twisting. Something dark, something dark and urgent. Where it's the kind of like the almost hee reason for Doom guy to really start fucking demons up as they killed his little lady.
So it's like a fake Daisy. Ending, kind of. It's like a extra.
It's a real ending. That really did happen, and yeah, it's reasonable to assume he loved his pet rabbit. Everyone loves their pets, but dude, this perverts it, man. This twists that one kind of funny. It's like Lobo with the space dolphins, right? That's the funny thing is that Lobo
can do it once, yeah.
Yeah, like Lobo can't let the homies know he loves outer space dolphins.
Yeah, and that's a good gag to do like once, or to bring it back up again, even of like, oh once. Remember this thing once, but like to make it as much of a thing as it became. And dude, we didn't even get into
slap
this.
Us in the face with it.
We didn't even talk about this, but the cross marketing campaign with Animal Crossing. Because it came out on the same day?
Yeah, dude.
What did they mean by this?
I don't fucking know.
So yeah, let's continue the tour. Tinkering around at the workbench, guys.
The thing that holds Argon energy cells that Doom guy eats like a potato just in one big old bite. That have insane amounts of hell energy that would fry anyone else. Yeah, I just have the container for one of those bitches in here.
Yeah, you know, he'd just be tinkering around with all of his cool stuff, dude.
We're gonna make a device to crush his beer cans, dude, or
Yeah.
his, you know, his Coca-Colas. Yeah,
Little
my
Science
copy of
Monthly.
Dude, I'm getting toxic, dangerous levels of I heckin' love science. That's you smelling that? I'm blowing it over your way.
10 prepper approved meals in a jug that will sustain you until the end of days and beyond. Hey guys, good one. Nice writing.
This is so lame, man.
Yeah.
This is so
This is
fucking
Doom?
dumb. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, oh yeah, his sick BC Rich guitars?
Oh yeah, don't worry. He knows how to play guitar. Just like he can paint too.
And his gaming
dude.
setup,
He's got a gaming PC. Just like me. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, get in on that one, Dan Allen Gaming. Nice, dude.
Yeah,
What's that cable management like?
You think he's liquid cooling?
Oh, you know he's liquid cooling.
With his blue RGB, like his blue cool setting RGB lights
Yeah,
to
and the
create a
gamer chair,
proper
dude.
room. Yeah, demonology today.
Living with fear, how the Doomslayer is a manifestation of your unresolved inner turmoil. Wow, guys. Slayer outrage, why the Slayer owes the demon community an apology. It's so heckin' funny. Wow. Is he laughing at this?
Your unresolved inner turmoil. Slayer outrage, why the Slayer owns the demon community an apology. Examine the, yeah. This is hilarious, what these guys
It's hilarious, dude. It's so freaking funny. I love how lighthearted this Doom game is. Oh yeah, he's got a little snack, dude. Little snacks. Takoyaki, yeah, dude.
I'm sorry that I'm not being very fucking funny. I seriously think this is the gayest thing ever. I seriously
really
think this fucking dude. Yeah. His highlight reels, his sick kill compilations.
Yeah, you know, dude, he's making
top 10 Overwatch
sniping montage. Rip and tear mix.mp3.
Oh, you think he's getting into Audacity, dude?
Yeah, you know, he's cracking open some DAWs and fucking...
Yeah, you think what do you think he's shelling out, like, you know, however much a month it is to use Logic?
Fucking Christ. Shotgun portraits.
Oh, funny, because he likes shotguns, because the shotgun, super shotgun in Doom is an iconic weapon, yeah. Fucking tight, dude.
Yep. Cool gaming setup, dude.
Wait until it pans over, because there. Yep, he's got a wireless
mouse pad.
Yeah, a wireless mouse. Cool, man.
So cool.
Cool, man. Oh, he's got an LCR set up too, so he can listen to his tunes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna. Oh yeah, did you build your gunpla, Doom guy?
Yeah. You know he builds gunplas. Cage for his rabbit.
Yeah, that he misses. Yeah, we had to call back to that. You know, if you didn't see the oil painting, don't worry, it's here too.
It's over here
you
also.
Fucking retard,
You idiot! Remember this?
You sack of human waste.
Yeah, we got some more comics.
Just slamming some Zod, dude. Just like, why the fuck is he Dante, dude? Like, I can't believe we haven't drawn that comparison yet. Why the fuck is he Dante?
Actually, this pizza is really pissing me off because where the fuck did he get pizza from?
Who got it here?
What pizza place?
He went through the time travel thing. He went through the fucking portal. He jumpered. He slidered, dude. He fucking quantum leaped to go
Earth
pick up
was
his
fucked.
pizza.
I thought Earth was destroyed by all the demons. Like,
blow me. Fucking blow me.
Pinkie pies.
I'm
Keiko cakes. 10 recipes for the Morty
challenge. Who wrote a demonol? Where the? Yeah, oh yeah, dude, he's a vinyl guy too. Yeah, don't scroll over that, Dan Allen.
Come on, dude.
Picture of himself on himself.
Yeah.
You think Yeah. Oh, he's got to have his retro PC set up too,
obviously
dude.
the retro gaming PC.
So the Doom guy is too retarded to understand a source port.
Which, by the way, I thought about this when I was like touring the room by myself, right? Like okay, if he had to have the super cool secret moon base and all that shit, like just for purposes of the game, you need like a hub area. Fine, okay, you need like the teleporter room.
Even though you don't. Even though we don't. Even though you really don't.
It could have just
even though we don't need that at all, doesn't do anything.
But with this, if it was just the retro PC, because there is a point to the retro PC, which is you use cheats on it, which I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, if that was like incorporated in the game as like a, hey, here's the computer where you do cheats, is like a little fourth wall break, nothing too crazy.
Fair point. If that was the one cute thing, they think they're so fucking cute at id Software, don't they? They think they're so goddamn just precious.
Yeah. Because I was kind of like, all right, yeah, that's kind of cool that you put in your cheats on the old computer. All right,
it's
nice.
The skateboard.
I didn't even see the skateboard.
You telling me he shreds? Hold on, before we even fucking talk about the logistics of the Doom guy pulling off a fucking Christ air.
He pushes Mongo.
Yeah, okay. You think Doom guy pushes? You think he skates like a cop, dude?
Yeah, dude.
I think he might. Okay, yeah, it is. It's my problem isn't specifically the retro PC. It's the implication behind having it next to the fucking guitars, next to the oil paint,
this is
next to the gaming PC setup. Yeah, his room next to his workbench.
This is where he hangs out.
Yeah, I'll even grant you this, dude. I'll even here. I can compromise, man. Let's say the Doom guy had like a decommissioned, like bunker or some shit like that. Like he had like a bug out spot somewhere, God knows where, in some flyover state in America.
Of course.
Where shit, because the Doom guy, even though I don't need to see the Doom guy's face, he's a white boy.
Come on, dude. Obviously.
Come on, dude. Obviously, dude. Obviously, bros. But if he had that super secret fucking moonbase, like not moonbase, fallout shelter somewhere where it's just a dusty ass. Yeah, just a dusty ass room with a bunch of guns in it and like fuel, like gas cans and for the chainsaw, and that was it. And he just do like fucking shells, ammo, RPGs, like rounds for the plasma gun, and that was it. If that was it, I'm fine.
If he lived like a raccoon, I would totally be fine with this.
If we must characterize his time on Earth when he wasn't killing demons, I guess I can tolerate that. And I'll tell you what, dude. You remember how to get the noisy cricket? And what is that? Saints Row 3 or 4? Noisy cricket's in one of them.
I don't recall.
Well, you know how it's in like a very clearly like, hey, you're not. This is supposed to just be this is clearly an Easter egg room.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's got like all the pictures of the devs' faces in it. It's like behind a door that doesn't look like you can interact with, but if you blow it up, there it is. If you did that and it was, okay, here's the super silly Easter egg room, and that was the only instance of this, and you throw the retro PC in there to put the cheat codes in, and it's like, her IDDQD, IDKFA, GOD. Yeah, if it was that shit, fine, man. I can
because that is still true to what Doom is, which is a action kind of horror feel. It fits the vibe, and like, but there is still some silliness in the Easter eggs and like the little shit that you find.
The Commander Keen's hanging by the rope in Doom 2. I'm okay with that because it's isolated. You would have to know, and it doesn't
take away from the experience.
It doesn't take away from it, and they set a precedent with 2016 that this is all happening. You know that there is a story this time that's more than just a couple than a fucking PowerPoint. We are going to characterize the Doom guy a little bit, but that just little bit went a long way, man. And now we're
way too much.
Now we have this.
Yeah, he has now guitars. He's practicing guitar.
He has a skateboard.
He's practicing skateboarding. Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, multiple guitars, bros. And, like, these cool, super crazy custom metal guitars that are, like, Doom themed.
Built those, dude?
Yeah.
Did he build those? These are custom. Did he make them on the workbench?
I mean, he didn't get them on fucking Sweetwater, because there is no Sweetwater, because there's no Earth. The fuck? So he built these guitars?
Drove to some dude's house in Austin to, pick this up. Found him on Reverb.
Yeah. Exchanged emails and paid him on PayPal.
And we saved the worst for last.
Oh yeah, we're getting
to the
bookshelf.
Don't you worry.
We are getting to the fucking bookshelf, which is by far the worst part. We can talk about the toys real quick. I was okay with the toys in 2016.
I thought this was the worst part, actually, was his Funko Pops.
Oh no, the books are way worse. The toys, I could take it or leave it.
You going against me here, dude? You're saying the Doom guy owning model replicas of the entire species, a phylum of creatures that he has dedicated his life to eradicating, is that
okay?
Maybe I didn't see the books again, dude, but like, this is wild. That was dude. Malcolm X has got his Reagan action figure on his desk.
I mean, what you're saying is fair, but to serve a purpose in a game that has a bunch of collectibles, if you have these collectibles, there's probably some spot where you're gonna look at all of them. Like, that's pretty common. I can.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not okay.
But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about the story.
Yeah, it goes back to the thing with like the retro computer thing we were talking about. If you had tucked it into a secret room that didn't conflict with the shit you had already set up, then I'd agree with you.
Or if it's just like separate from the rest of the game. If it's like a main,
or if it's just a fucking menu, maybe a menu where you can get a full 3D view of these motherfuckers.
Sure, like fucking trophy mode in Smash Bros. Or something,
Yeah, like when he fist bump, and again, it's the less is more thing. Okay, when he fist bumps, I need to see his commentary over the toys, by the way.
Oh, okay,
I need to see if he's like, this is so cool.
Whoa, now this is epic. He rocks out.
Freaking pop vinyls by the looks of it. I've got another video for this, guys. Click the card in the top right if you want to watch.
All toy collectibles in Demon Showcase.
Here, just all the enemies, pretty much. Doom guy top left there. Pretty much all the enemies in pop vinyl figure. You'll collect these throughout the game. One of the trophies.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is unreal. This is so cool.
So cool, guys. First of all, we're gaming. First of all, he plays Doom. He plays all the Dooms. He plays Quake and Quake 3 Arena.
We got Doom, Quake, Quake 3. What does that say? Doom again? Doom.
Pause. I'd fuck the Doom Slayer up in any of these games.
I don't know, dude. Have you seen his battle station?
I would knock his dick in the dirt in Quake 3 Arena. He wouldn't know what the fuck hit him.
He would have to still say GG to you, dude, because he's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, dude, you got to go back to the books. Come on, get in on that. Fuck.
Hold on, here. Let me do this for you.
I know there's an image of all of them.
I'm also gonna.
We've got how to comb your mustache.
And I think you'll find this link apt. I think you'll find this very fitting.
Shelf in the media. Oh, and the media they reference. Oh yeah, this is epic. Top shelf books, Dungeons and Demons 6th edition. Hey, just in case you're wondering, that's a reference to the Dungeons and Dragons series. D&D is currently in its 5th edition, with the 6th planned to release in early 2024. The original Cacodemon sprite was inspired by the Beholder and the Astral Dreadnought.
I hope
Sick,
that guy.
Dude.
I hope that guy has a really good rest of his evening.
Just investigating here. What shirt are you rocking? Queen. Okay, nice. All right. Anyway, The Count of Kadinga Cristo, Le Comte de Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, the author of the Three Musketeers. Nice, dude. The references, like they need explaining, is very funny.
Yeah, the Dale Carnegie reference, a Sun Tzu reference,
50 Shades of Slay. Yeah,
yeah, fucking. What influencer did you get on 50 Shades of Slay? Whose girlfriend pitched that one, dude? What the fuck?
They didn't even try, dude. Slayenstein, Don Slayote, Slayer House 5, My Best Friend Daisy.
This feels like the Come Town. What if we put the word penis into every movie title episode? But at least that got us somewhere, dude.
It's
at least that
the guts of
something.
wrath. The Man in the High Argent Tower. How to Stop Worrying and Start Slaying. Yeah, dude, because you know the Doom guy needs self-help books. The Slayer's Tale, The Art of Rip and Tear, The Power of Positive Ripping and Tearing, The Very Hungry Cacodemon, Demon Farm, The Great Gutsby, To Kill a Mocking Demon, 1984
I didn't even
Dead
realize
Demons.
how dog shit.
Dude, I told you. The Caco in the Rye, The Picture of Dorian Slay, Atlas Ripped and Teared. Are you fucking kidding me?
That one sucks so much.
It sucks so bad. How to Win Friends and Kill Demons. Bottom shelf. These are video games now. My Buddy Superfly by Hiro Miyamoto, referencing the quote, "I can't leave without my buddy Superfly," said by the main character Hiro Miyamoto from another of John Romero's games, Daikatana. Why I'm So
I'd rather
Great,
play
Part
Daikatana
2.
than Doom Eternal, and we haven't even talked about the gameplay. I would rather play Daikatana.
Yeah. Why I'm So
And
Great,
Daikatana.
Part 2 by Dork Norcom.
Alright, I didn't... You gonna come for the Duke?
Dude. You're gay. Leandry, A Brief History
I've
of
got a
Interplanetary. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Go
Go on.
Can you play me... Let me see if I can do it.
Okay.
I've got a certified letter right here that says you're a pussy.
Nice.
That was...
I'll take it.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, to even act like Doom Eternal is in the same zip code as Duke Nukem 3D.
Insane.
I think we gotta play. I sent you a little video, dude. Can you get us to 2 minutes and 24 seconds in that?
I can. Let's see.
I think it very succinctly sums up our feelings on this whole charade.
2 minutes 24.
Yeah, thank you.
Do not want this sickness. This is sick, and is therefore deviant. We do not want it.
We do not want it.
A skilled and savvy showman.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that was
That's it.
Yeah, no. We do not want it in Africa. And I don't, dude. I don't fucking want Vault Dweller. I don't want a Fallout. The overkill.
Mark
The
Delir
overkill. Yeah, dude. Mark and Mark.
Nuka-Cola, A History from the Atomic Age of Flavor. Dude, hey, Todd. Get the fuck out of Doom, dude.
I'll fucking put you in a locker, Todd.
You need to stop, dude.
I'm just gonna make another dog shit open world game off your converted Morrowind engine.
Jesus Christ.
That you never felt the need to change, and you've never made a game even half as good.
How about you give us another game where we can smoke crack before you start putting your
At
books in
least,
these
I
other
think
games?
you owe us that much.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I can understand that. Well, as I said before, we're principled men about incredibly meaningless bullshit.
Correct.
But the reason this sucks as much as it does, you see all that crap? We didn't even get into his weird unlockable outfits.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed in that cutscene that he was just randomly on fire. I assume that was a super cool Fortnite skin for Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a bunch of phenomenal, heckin' sick unlockable outfits. Which, here's the problem I have with this whole thing. The moon base is part of the game.
Yeah.
This is all part of the game. That means this is all supposed to be happening in the game. You set up a very different kind of dude. It's my favorite, one of my favorite images in the
I know, I love this one.
Astronomy 1101.
Yeah.
Yeah, you set this all up, dude. Yeah, you could like fucking wear a cow outfit in God of War 1. I'm really not a God of War dude. But at least we kept the church and state separate there, dude. You go back to the moon base. You get news broadcast from the moon base. You hang out with Hayden, who you're not friends with in the first game, but you are now, because he's the only one who knows, I don't know, the nuclear launch codes in the fucking moon base.
Oh, also, you're guided by Vega, the AI thing that you kill in the last game in order to get to hell. They don't even talk about that.
He actually does save him.
Oh,
he does back him up. Yeah, he backs him up in the end of 2016. But
I don't remember.
Still, it's like, I do think it's a little weird he does that, but
yeah, that's
whatever. Like, what a small nitpick compared to all this fucking gay shit, dude.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. And you're right, we haven't even gotten into the gameplay, which is actually the worst part. Like, I could have ignored all of this if the game didn't fundamentally change the way that it's played.
We probably would have just bitched about it like we're doing now and then been like, okay, but you should play it. And there are games that have like some kind of lame set dressing that you can, still get into, I would say.
Sure. Yeah. Like, and I'm all for camp. Like, I don't care if it's like kind of goofy or something, but that's not what this is. Like, it's not a thing where it was just like, oh man, they made it too goofy.
What's with the hard turn after? Like, that's my issue. Let's say Eternal is the only new Doom game.
Sure, yeah.
This shit would all still be gay.
But
I would still
not be as egregious.
Make fun of it.
Yeah.
No, you did all this work. You struck lightning in a bottle in 2016, where the coolest thing you had going for you was how you set all this shit up. And you're just gonna throw all that away. So what? You can get like a very, very cool Markiplier reference in there?
Yeah, like, and it's like, for what? Like, it's not even like...
So you could do like super funny, ripped and teared.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. To basically... We've talked about this before, man. People kind of flipping a little bit here, but... there's that thing where people were like, oh, Sonic was never good. We've gone over that before. Yeah. It's the same thing with Duke... With the Duke, where everyone's like, oh, Duke's the butt of a joke. Even fucking Randy, dude. Ugh. Randy Pitchford, dude. Fucking Randy, dude. Yeah, or Randy has said during a keynote, well, I love a good joke. After all, I own the Duke Nukem franchise. I'm fucking Randy Pitchford, and I fuck kids, and I like magic. Yeah, that's what I know about Randy.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Duke is the ass end of a joke, but people don't remember that there was a bunch of cool stuff that was in Duke 3D that had more so to do with technological advancements from the Doom engine to the build engine. And Duke 3D
urinals.
Yeah, you could drink out of that urinal you just pissed in. And Duke 3D had a bunch of really cool creative weapons, and it wasn't necessarily something you played to laugh at. But, Duke, poorly quoting Beverly Hills Cop, was like funny once or twice, but it's not what kept people coming back. The characterization of Duke Nukem, I think, has little to do with why Duke Nukem 3D, I would argue, is the strongest of the build engine games, despite what some people might have you believe, where it's blood now because, I don't know, we got to pick the cool guy option. You got to go the same way Street Fighter 3 is apparently the best Street Fighter, and Majora's Mask is apparently the best Zelda. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everyone make sure we pick make sure you're picking the very good patient gamers option when you pick your favorite in a beloved franchise.
Yeah, dude, you don't want to get.
Yeah,
you don't want to
I
get
fucking recalled it was.
Boots.
Yeah, dude, I recalled it was fucking one of the Street Fighter 2's, you know, kind of what's your fantasy for a very long time, and then but that didn't have the heckin' Perry-Rinos in it.
Right.
Whatever. But for them to come for Duke 3D like this, like a lot of people do nowadays, and yeah, I know Duke Nukem Forever is a fucking joke. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you DNF's a good game, but I'm saying what we saw from 2001, and if you consult the sacred text, dude, you would see that the Duke Nukem 2001 Restoration Project, much better game than DNF, and I would maybe bet the farm that when, you know, God willing and the creek don't rise, if the 2001 Restoration Project is finished to completion by like a team of apparently pretty passionate people,
right?
I bet you that's a better game than Eternal. I bet you that's a fucking better game than Eternal. So don't you fucking come for Duke, dude. Don't you even fucking try it.
And guess what? Duke was silly from the beginning. So like, you know, it wasn't a weird heel turn to like make like a serious Duke game that would be like the same tone as like a Doom or something. Like it stayed true to what it was, which was, hey, what if Doom was like kind of silly?
Duke Nukem's main villain is named Dr. Proton.
Yeah, dude.
That probably went like the meeting where, I don't know, George Broussard went, yeah, so is Poochie good with everybody?
Yep, sounds good. Okay, let's go to lunch.
Yeah, come on. So yeah, don't fucking come around here with that bullshit. And them trying to tie this bitch in too, where it's just like, actually, like, you know, Commander Keen is Doom's kid or Doom's great grandpa, and they're somehow related to BJ Blazkowicz. Yeah. And also with your extended universe. Just more lies.
It really is more Marvel bullshit.
From the wolf.
Just Marvel shit. Yeah, you nailed it with the Marvel thing. It's the same.
I was happy with the Book of Enoch, dude.
It could have stopped there.
Yeah, I got everything I needed.
Oh my god!
Come around with all this. And again, to enhance what? What does look at the return on investment? What does this add versus what it takes away?
Right. Like it's adding, now you see him in 3D or in like a third person perspective. So now you get to see your cool skins, I guess. Or now you get to check out his super sick secret lair. Like,
yeah, you get to go fuck around in there. Yeah, and do what? Look at a Funko Pop. You know, if you're the kind of person who bought Doom Eternal, you could probably just do that at home, man.
Yeah, you've probably got your own Funko Pops
to look at.
Yeah.
And if we're talking lore, haven't even gotten into. So remember all that tight shit about like 2016 where the Doom guy is just a built different kind of motherfucker, and that's like all you need to know. For some reason, he could do this with shit you'd find in, you know, a gun store in 50 years. Because I like to think we'll have plasma rifles in 50 years. Because that would be sick. Dude. We better, dude. But regardless, it's nothing too out of the ordinary.
Right.
You know, the stuff he's using for the kind of game this is. Yeah. We didn't even get into the lore where it's like, actually, he was like a heckin' chosen one by this Knights Templar thing, and he works for this, you know, ancient ghost king, and, you know, they gave him a super soldier serum, just like Captain Heckin' America. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
The fucking flashbacks. What the hell? Like, what the hell were they? Do we need to hit one of these flashback cutscenes?
Whose first time was it reading Berserk?
Holy shit! Like it's pathetic. We're gonna have to look at this,
dude. And they have him talk.
Yeah. How Doom Guy became so strong. All flashbacks.
Oh yeah, no, that's the one you're gonna want to hit because that's gonna have him
talking, speaking the English language.
Yep.
Dude, check out the skin.
Yeah, I see it, man. Hey, pause again. I think it's like a shoulder-mounted Predator.
Yeah, the fuck's with that? They never use that.
This game feels like it was designed by someone's little brother after you showed him all the stuff you thought was cool and he didn't know how to parse it.
Yeah, everybody respects
hey, dude,
the Doom Guy.
Who the fuck are these dudes?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Who is that Shin Megami Tensei mid-boss with the magic stick? What is all this?
Yeah, this is... Yeah.
This is all too busy! The text needs to be black on black. That's how the drizzle operates.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Check out the backstory, dude.
Yeah, dude, the Atlanteans took him in.
Sea people.
Huge guts.
Pause. Hey, dude. That's a reference to the one-off...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hey, dude, that's a reference to the one-off Doom comic. Did you know they made a comic book for Doom? Did you know they made a one-off comic book based off the video game Doom? Did you know they did that, dude? It came out in, I think, 1995 or something, but it came out like a couple of years after the Doom video game, which came out in 2003. Did you know they did that, dude? Now he's saying things from the Doom comic, which canonizes the Doom comic, which was a joke among Doom fans because it's actually like a really silly comic. It's not fucking tight, dude. Isn't that cool? Dude, say that's cool. Say that's cool right now, dude. Tell me that's cool. Say that's cool. Hey, dude. Hey, dude, say that's fucking cool. Hey, are you gonna say that's cool, dude? Because yeah, that's why we put it in the game. I put that in the game. That reference to that comic book. Yeah, no, I don't. No, dude. Shake your head north and south. Shake your head north and south. No, say yes. Say yes. Shake your head north and south. Isn't that stick, dude? Isn't that fucking?
What?
What? That's not cool? That's not cool for me to make a Borat reference 10 years after the movie came out? What do you mean?
My wife.
What do you mean, dude? Oh, nice. You mean 24 fucking years after that comic book came out? That's not a sick thing to do?
Yeah.
That's not tight?
I'm sure that goes over
That's not
with
tight
people. I'm sure that goes over great with everybody in the world who has not fucking read the Doom comic. Like, what? The Doom comic? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Or better yet, dude, I'm sure that goes over great with people who frantically Googled the Doom comic after they played Doom 2016 to be like, no, I always knew about that, and I'm actually not the gay one, and I'm a Doom fan, and yeah, no, I always liked Thing. What do you mean I didn't always? What do you mean Majora's Mask wasn't always my favorite Zelda? Yeah, I've known you since we grew up together, dude. You've told me a million times Ocarina of Time was your favorite fucking game. No, dude, I actually it was always Majora's Mask. So if I go up to your room right now and I go through your YouTube search history, I'm not gonna find some guy with a with a Norwood Pattern 4 talking about why Majora's Mask actually has really, really sweet ambiance. No, you're not going to find that. Okay, dude.
Yeah. If you say
so.
It does stink of Stolen
I'm sorry
Valley.
for tearing into Majora's Mask that hard. I don't hate Majora's Mask. I want to clear that up. Majora's Mask isn't a bad game. It's just
I get the reference though, because we've talked about it a lot. So
we've bitched about talking Stolen Valor, dude. If there's something we take really seriously over here, gaming stolen valor.
It's stolen valor, and it's a contrarian thing with Majora's Mask. Like it's just one of those choices that people make of like, oh yeah, that's actually my favorite. Even if it is, like, it still kind of gives that vibe of like,
it's fine.
That's really your favorite.
Yeah, but you got to explain that because like, okay, my favorite fucking Shin Megumi. My favorite suck my guys me tens off.
Accepted, yes.
Okay, cool. Is Nocturne.
Yeah.
It's Nocturne. It's always going to be Nocturne. Strange Journey's cool. I haven't played enough of the Devil Summoner or the Digital Devil Summoner games. I like the Raito games a lot, but, they got their problems. It's Nocturne. It's always going to be Nocturne. I don't have to sit here and fucking convince you that I like one of the cool guy options, even though you could tell me any SMT game is your favorite, and you'd probably be able to convince me of it. But
you're not going to sit here and defend if,
I do wish I I do wish I could find like 5 people to play if with.
Nice.
I do kind of. That is a selfish desire of mine to be certain, but yeah, it's just all. People don't actually care about this shit, is what this says to me, man. It's like people don't actually fucking give a shit about whatever their own opinion is. It is, what totems of power can I accrue? What new sigils can I learn to cast on people? That's all this is. That's all this reminds me of, and that's why I find it so personally distasteful.
It's a name 3 songsification of gaming,
It is fucking fine if your favorite game is current year Madden, current year FIFA, current year Call of Duty. I don't fucking give a shit. If that's actually your favorite shit, what's wrong with that, dude?
Respect. Fine.
Yeah, you can like whatever you want, but this need to... Everyone's an old school Guilty Gear player, dude. Everyone's an old school Guilty Gear player now. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody's an old school GG player.
I'm gonna come real with it right now, dude. I'm not a Doom guy. Not really. I played a little Doom. I did a stream a while back of the Doom mods. I thought that was a lot of fun just because I wasn't into Doom. And it was like, oh, it would be cool to like showcase a bunch of Doom mods that I've never tried, And
well, we got that Pierce and protagonist singing Opposites Attract in the car, dude. Like, you're the super ego, I'm the id. We come together, we make the ego.
Yeah.
It's a classic dynamic, dude. Like, it's okay that you're not a Doom guy. I know that you like neat shit, so like, for sure, if there's someone who's gonna find cool Doom wads, or someone I know will do their due diligence and like look up Ash's 2063 and be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you'd be on that tip. You're the guy who would look through the Kako awards and be like, did someone do something tight? Like, or Action Doom 2. Like, I think I remember showing you that a while ago and you were like, oh yeah, I saw this, looks tight. And it's like the like before Fallen Aces, we had Action Doom 2. I really should get around to Fallen Aces, but yeah, man, the name 3 songsification, the need to never enjoy the things as they come to you, but try and find reasons to justify liking things, and try and then further find reasons to convince strangers on the fucking internet.
Yeah, to have as you said, a totem of power to wield over other users in order to gain some like idea of superiority over others because you have this super based opinione.
Dude, very disturbing, incredibly disturbing behavior, and it is demonic and therefore deviant and therefore satanic, and we do not want this in the land of Africa.
Referencing a fucking comic that nobody knows to like just have like extra Sneed points on somebody else is just insane.
Wild. And I like that comic. Like, that was like a fun joke between me and the other virgins playing Skull Tag. But that's all it fucking was, man. It was a throwaway. It was a pisser.
Yeah. It's not
It's
to
just
be added into your now like big budget game that's like, you know, not to bury the lead too much, but considered one of the best FPSs in the world now. Like,
insane.
You're putting it into this thing that's like, you know, like you said, canonizing this like random ass comic from back in the day, just for what? Like a nod to those guys? Like what? You're like you're doing so much where you're just watering it down into like this is brand product now. Like you know, just in general, this is Doom. You know, this
How
is
about
Doom
some
TM. You know,
how about some godforsaken pacing?
right?
Perish the thought.
Like you want to add some shit at the end of like, oh, this is like a bunch of flashbacks, or yeah, like do a codex entry about this shit, and like you want to canonize it all in the background. I'm fine with that. I can ignore that.
Yeah.
If you're making me stop Doom to watch this shit,
to watch a cutscene where the Doom guy is
Spazzes.
again has a fucking starts to after you make me watch him yield.
this shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Doom Anunnaki lore. All right, folks. That's the show. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, he was the best of the gladiators.
Yeah, dude. So fucking Kino.
Can I get a break, dude? I need to regroup myself. Like this is fucking This is because we got more to say, but this is we'll pick it back up and let's take a break, dude. Let's take a fiver, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. I thought I could pause on here, but I'm just gonna stop and then re-record. So, all right. Okay, we're back. Hello. It's like dude, we never even left.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Who am I? I don't know James Rolfe, and Doom Eternal, such a fucking cool game.
Folding ideas.
I'm fucking folding ideas. Ooh, good. I love all the fucking references. How Kino.
Oh my god, they actually referenced the heckin' comic book. Oh, I can't believe it.
So fucking sweet.
Wow. Patient gaming.
Oh, God. Dude, not bragging. I hate patient gamers.
I don't think that's a brag. I think that's probably a good
dude.
thing.
Not bragging, dude. Not trying to get controversial here. Patient gamers are some of the worst. Some of the worst kinds of gamers.
I don't even want to hear from them. I don't know. We might pull up some Doom Eternal reviews on patient gamers at the end.
Oh God. And back to this fucking track.
Yeah, these stupid cutscenes. Oh my God.
These dumbass cutscenes.
Must kill them all.
Yeah, it's so cool that he talks.
I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, he's a super special guy.
If Sentinel Holy Blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Still on fire.
You know, dude, I was hearing a little scuttlebutt through the grapevine earlier. You know, if we beat this boss, I think I'll have enough XP to multi-class.
No shit. Damn. Yeah, I love leveling up and grinding in Doom.
How much does this feel like someone's I just started playing D&D fucking pitch? Like this whole like sequence, like this has got that. Like that's why I'm so surprised that it turns out this game has nothing to do with the Wuhan times, dude, the bat times.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like someone was like, I'm out of shit to do and I am too stupid to figure out an emulator. I guess I can pretend to be an elf with my friends from work.
Yeah, and then they were just like, no, actually, this is actually a really good idea. Like, we could make this into the next Doom.
It's so sick, dude. We should put this in the fucking... We should put this in our multi-million-dollar video game. Jeez. What about all that tight shit we did in the last one? Shut up.
Shut up. That shit sucked. It was way cooler.
That's fucking...
When I was on the pen and paper game with dice. Coming up with stupid ideas to entertain my stupid friends.
This is gonna get low, dude. I got Lovecraftian theming. I'm gonna implement.
Oh yeah.
You know that they didn't even take the best parts of Lovecraft, dude.
Yeah, you mean all the, all the cool stuff he was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Weirdly enough, incredibly present in the 2016. Pretty implicit, I would say.
Oh yeah, this part is really stupid too. Also, this part could have been really cool. I was like, when this happened, I was kind of excited. I was like, oh yeah, they made this giant map of this Doom base, Doom guy base, and now okay, it's actually gonna be like a arena that you fight in. Cool, that's kind of a good idea. You're here all the time, so now you kind of get this vibe, and you get to fight in here. Cool. Actually, no, you're wrong. No, this is a, 20-second fight that, this is nothing. It's just...
Yep.
Just for nothing.
Pretty meaningless. Yeah, pretty...
there's 3 guys in here. There's, 3 demons, and you just blow them up, and then it's that's it.
There's 3 dudes, it ends, and then that's the payoff that leads into another interminable load screen. Yeah, where you get to hear just more of this gobbledygook.
This voice acting,
yeah,
dude.
More of this stuff, dude. Oh,
That's another thing, just the amount of voice acting in general. They really thought they could get away with this much talking in a Doom game, With 2016, it was you had those moments of Samuel Hayden, oh, please. Stop breaking all of our shit, please.
Please stop calling me gay.
You are ruining everything. That sucks. And then he just goes away.
The Doom guy, that's not the proper Reddit.
I'm be forced to downvote you for this.
Yeah, I bet Eternal Doom guy is so concerned about his Reddit karma.
Dude, he's getting Reddit gold.
I bet he's got three screens to monitor.
All the gold.
All the jold. Oh, yeah. What about when they turn him into a super soldier? You like that, dude?
Yeah.
You like that, dude? You like how they just, you know what's better than, having a cool aura of mystery and mystique behind a character?
No,
what
just
if we
explain all of it. Yeah. Tell me everything that happened.
Yeah, what if we just tell you everything in an appalling level of detail so there are no unanswered questions, and it's the vision of whatever affront to would this be type premises the world over. Yeah.
And
again, we put you in the box. Now you're fucking magic. Cool.
And again, I really think I would have been fine with this if they buried it in the back of the game somewhere with I don't know, you unlocked a clip, go watch this clip, oh wow, this is some backstory thing. I would have been fine with that, but to actually give you this story as the main
they really
they
really thought they were on some shit. They really thought they were doing something incredibly tight.
Hey, check this out, dude. They thought they ate, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. They thought they ate.
Oh yeah. Would you go as far? Would you be as bold as to say Blood thought he ate?
Bro thought he was eaten.
Blood really thought he had that on.
Bro really thought you had that shit on.
He really thought he was him.
Doomslayer is not him.
I think this.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude.
Did I take?
Hey,
we go right to the kneeling. Can we watch the kneeling real quick?
I tried to skip it, dude. Who the fuck is this? This guy looks like a Magic the Gathering card.
Dude.
What fucking field card is this dude?
Kneeling to your ancestors, dude.
Gay sex temple?
Like, it's fucking... Like, dude, I swear, it gets to this part of the game where you go to fucking Mars Hyperborea, and it literally just turns into Skyrim. Like, some of this shit is, like, so Skyrim. It's like...
You made that... You floated that comparison last time, and it remains as potent.
Yeah.
It's some real... You could tell Bethesda's got their little fingy prints all over
Oh,
this
yeah,
shit.
dude. This stinks of Todd all day long.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Swords and sorcery.
Swords and sorcery. Ugh. Nordic imagery. Oh, my fucking God. So... Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good segue into... Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I could do you one more, dude, or I can hit you with one more.
What do you got?
I've never watched this, but I have never seen this, but I think from the title alone, you can see why I've avoided it up until now, so we can have a live react fair use content review.
Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2. Doom Guy rides dragon scene 4K. All right, let's do it. Oh
no, give me the volume. I want to hear it.
This is nothing at all like Skyrim, guys. It's totally different.
And you got a magic hammer, cool.
This is the torch of kings. Lighting it signifies to all that a warrior seeks.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure it does.
This is absolutely nothing like Skyrim, okay? Hey, guys. id Software, you understand? id.
Cool, so the fire... Our first step towards becoming Hyperborean roadmen. This is some of the lowest vibrational imagery I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I feel my auric field being brought down as we speak.
The lack of drill that had to go into every frame.
Look at this and tell me this is not Skyrim. Look at this.
Yeah, no, for real. Like,
look at all these set pieces. What tells you what in this image? If I just took this image,
yeah,
is this Doom? Would you say this is Doom coded?
Is this
I would not think so. Look at like literally every set piece in this. Oh my fucking God. They really... Oh boy. Oh yeah, dude. That demonic dragon? That's his friend, dude. Of course, that's his friend. Obviously.
Yeah, he's got a fucking dog.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't just shoot a rocket launcher into his face.
The fact that that dragon is still alive. Oh yeah, we got to do like a
Harry Potter style, yeah.
Yeah, like first 45 minutes of the movie learns how to fly scene. Cool. I'm surprised he's. Do you think we're gonna get a loop-de-loop?
No, we're gonna get a really close down to the ground kind of move. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
This is going so far. This is horseshoeing around for me, where I'm just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
like, why isn't Goku here? Yeah.
Yeah. You know why? Because this feels like Skyrim mods. This feels like a fucking like ridiculous mod you'd be watching.
It does feel like one of those insane videos where a guy like makes all the trees hands and like
Squidward
everyone's a
calls
Naruto character.
Squidward calls Franklin the N-word. You know.
Yeah. Nice. Well, the Doom guy's not gonna say I'm in.
Yeah. Dude. Like, is this a Skyrim asset flip? Like, serious question. Look at this map. Like,
hey, dude. First of all, no, this is clearly an Oblivion asset flip if it's anything.
Oh.
But furthermore, amidst a evening of wonders, how about you go to 3 minutes and 20 seconds here, and I give you one wonder more.
Oh no. Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2 ending 4K Ultra HD. Yeah, we've got
I have not seen this either. I've avoided this.
The thumbnail that you guys can't see is the Doom guy with no helmet on. So we're already off to a great start. What was the code you said? 3 something?
320.
Oh yeah, over here. Okay.
And just make sure everybody can hear it. If that foreshadows a bit too much.
Oh boy.
I told you I'd kill you last, Scully.
What the fuck is this guy? What is this guy? What?
Oh, that's. I'm pretty sure that's. Is
that evil Doom guy?
I think that's a Cornite Berserker or some kind of Primarch, maybe an Ultramarine, maybe an Ultra Chaos Marine, something like that, dude.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
yeah.
like just like in Doom.
Like yeah, definitely like Doom.
Yeah, like how Doom does.
His name is actually Dark Lord. Are you guys? Hey guys, is anybody coming into work today? Like, what are you guys up to? Did you all call out to make the DLC? What? Oh, cool. He's British, dude.
Told you he was white. What do you think's happening? Just without context, what do you think is happening, and then explain to me how this is ties back into a video game about a guy killing demons.
I guess he's killing God now. Like, I don't understand where we were on Mars, and there was a portal to hell, and there was demons in hell.
Yeah, but dude, if we don't kill the guy on the moon, how are we going to restore honor to the Hidden Leaf Village?
Fuck.
Oh, it's a scene from Halo 5.
Yeah.
I think this one's from Mass Effect.
Yeah. Oh, now all the demons disappear.
This would be a great ending if after all this Doom guy just kills himself.
Right. Now he's about to say something cool.
I ain't gonna fall for no banana and no tailpipe. Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hexen 3.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
So he doesn't
Doesn't kill
fucking
himself.
no. He gets put in what is this? The third box.
Yeah, just put
How
him
many
in
more
another
boxes?
box.
And dude, this one's gonna end. We get another better box.
Amazing, guys. Get this man a raise. Fucking Jesus.
So how do you like that, dude? How's that taste?
It's bitter, dude.
You didn't even you missed the ending, dude, where there's even more magic ghosts around him and like this sequent pool where he remains to rest until we have to make another fucking game.
What the fuck? Well, yeah, and like now they've got this Dark Ages game coming out, which is like I guess even more of this, like even more fantasy.
We don't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what is it like? Batman, like 89, or like what's the one where it's just Middle Ages superheroes, or it's like, oh fuck it, now they're knights.
Yeah. So now we're just doing that with Doom. It's like, and then now like I'm just kind of arriving at like the same like boomer argument or thing that like people just say now about like all these movies is like, if you have this idea for this thing, just make that thing. Like, why does this have to be Doom? You know?
Because they don't because there's no risk involved.
Yeah.
Because it's just another totem.
That's the answer. That's the answer that I've heard from like movie guys and stuff is like, yeah, if there's no IP, like they're not gonna make it. You know? Like
that's
so
why Fortnite's as successful as it is.
Right. Or I mean, even in the context of making something that's like a one-off story is like, that even if somebody has some other script for like some other fucking movie, they're like, nah, fuck that, we'll just put that in Avengers, and they like buy the script and like make that into an Avengers movie, you know. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, which is like, yeah, they had like these ideas probably like from D&D or Warhammer or whatever the hell influenced them, and they were like, well, we could make something else, but let's just put all this in the new Doom instead, you know.
The constant need to rebrand Alpine Ice Climber Doom guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, why not Doom Pinball? You know what I'm saying?
Why not Chinese Doom guy?
Hey, now you're talking,
and
dude.
He takes over an underwater city.
It's Doom, but a retelling of Journey of the West, and Doom guy is a monkey.
That'd actually probably be it.
That might be a good game. Hotly contested, but yeah, comes out ahead at the end.
Wouldn't it be funny if these things we've spent most of our time going over with Eternal were the worst parts?
Oh, that would actually be great, because then we could like just skip these cutscenes and then play a similar game to Doom 2016, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That would be so cool if that happened.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
I ruled the world. Nah. Yeah. Well, that's just what I've been trained to do.
That is not what he has been trained to do.
So,
well, let's get into the actual game now. Yeah, let's. Fuck.
All right. So I think this might also require a little bit of preamble, a little bit of spurgery to get all the ducks in a row. Yeah. So with a first-person shooter, I think kind of maybe not as simple as a platformer, where I've said when you play a platformer, all that you can really do to make that game entertaining is level design and movement. Those are the only things you really have going for you in a platformer.
Yeah.
You can add some more shit to it, like, but then you've kind of got a little bit of a different game if there's combat elements or puzzle elements that aren't based around the platforming.
I think what you're trying to say with it is like those types of genres, like first-person shooters and platformers, like you have to stay pretty focused on like the main thing.
There's a level of simplicity that you need to adhere to, I think, have a by my definition of what I think a successful first-person shooter looks like, your guns have to be fun to use.
Yeah.
And you should not have restrictions on how you use them.
Correct.
Except for cases like the BFG and things like that. Or
yeah,
the restrictions
situations. Yeah.
Situations that also permit favoritism.
Right. And that's okay because there's still enough ways to skin a cat, there's still enough different ways to play the game where it doesn't matter if you choose to upgrade this weapon over this one, like you're still going to get there,
Or if you just want to use this gun over that. Like I kill the Cyber Demon in Doom 1 with the plasma gun. Like I always save my ammo and kill the Cyber Demon with the plasma gun because it just is more fun. Easier, actually. I don't know about more fun than just sitting there and rocket dueling them,
right?
Which is a pain in the ass.
Correct.
And yeah, I should be entitled to do that if I want to. I should be entitled to punch the thing to death if I want to. It shouldn't have to be a matchy game of Simon Says. If Doom 1, sure as hell, adhered to the same rules as Doom Eternal, then you would have to use the rocket launcher on the Cyber Demon. Yeah. And I don't, again, see where the player is being rewarded in having to do that.
Yeah.
And to kind of speak on the gameplay of Eternal in less vague terms, Eternal has a extremely laser-focused way it wants you to play the game. You have to play this game the right way.
Yeah.
If you don't play this game the right way, and you're on anything from Hurt Me Plenty and up, I don't know for sure what the easier difficulties are like, but you're gonna die.
I have a very good example pulled up.
Go ahead.
Let me share.
Go to the footage.
Doom Eternal, easy method of killing a Calco demon. So,
okay.
Hey, easy method? Okay, that sounds good. But this is the only method, more or less. Like, if you don't want to just get fucking shot a bunch of times by Calco demon, this is what you do.
The centered weapons look like dog shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was an option.
That doesn't look good. Yeah, to make that old school feel in this game that plays nothing like any of the other Doom games. Alright, you see this? Shoot the grenade into it. He eats it.
Do the glory kill. Now,
which of there is like maybe 2 on the Calco demon also, so you're gonna see that a lot.
So okay, that was okay, right? Like, okay, great. That's pretty much the only way to do it. Like I said, there are a few exceptions if you get lucky. But that's mainly, if you want to be effective, that's how you're going to kill every Calco demon that you see.
Yeah. When I played the game, that was what I had to do.
Yeah.
And certainly, though, buddy, you don't have to do that, right? The ammo should be plentiful enough to where if I just want to shoot the fucking thing, I'm well within my right as a American to enjoy my freedoms and do so, right? Right.
Well, you
right. Right.
No.
Yeah. What would be wrong with that? I get to shoot the things in the first person shooter, right?
Well,
I get to do that.
You're going to be limited to about 4 to 5 shots of that weapon, and you basically have enough ammo in each weapon to kill maybe 1 or 2 demons before you got to.
Okay, but why?
Because you have to use the chainsaw to get more ammo.
Ah, dude, we must be talking about different games. The chainsaw is used to do, like, super sick kills when you got enough fuel. It'll get out of jail free card action. Not that you need it, but, like, it's fun to use and it looks tight. And, that, and the third thing.
That would be true in Doom 2016. You use it to take down big guys, or if you are fully out of ammo, it does allow them to drop ammo as well. But, you don't find yourself in that situation much. It's mostly, like you said, just that get out of jail free card moment of like, fuck, this guy's running at me, let me just do the chainsaw and then keep pushing. No, you are going to use the chainsaw all the time. I'd say probably every 1 to 2 minutes of a fight, you're doing the chainsaw. If you're like, it's probably less than that, actually. It's probably like every 40 seconds You got to do a chainsaw.
Oh, well, you know what, dude? I'm a little bit of a rebel, a little bit of a bad boy of gaming. And I'm not going to play by your fucking rules, man, because you can't put me in a box. I've been
All
playing
right.
first-person shooters for over a decade. I'm just going to pick this shit off the ground like the food that God left for us in the world.
Yeah, you see what had happened was
What's happening now? What's happening?
There's not really that much ammo on the ground, like at all. Like you get sometimes. For some reason, it's a lot of plasma rifle ammo, just specifically just that. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and fill out that chainsaw order form that I placed in front of you here.
Okay,
I got,
dude.
got
Well,
the
now,
DocuSign.
all right, man. Well, this is ridiculous, dude. So, what are you gonna do that with health and armor next?
Okay,
wait.
So here's the thing. Yes.
Wait. No. No. That was a joke. I was being funny by saying that.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't really drop like armor or health as much as you're gonna need either. So what I'm gonna need you to do is go ahead and get used to that 5-second animation of the Cacodemon ripping his eyeball out. Yeah, get used to that because that's how you're gonna get your health back. And then we also have this really cool new feature, dude. There's a lot of new features in this Doom Eternal. One of which is
You think Doom needed to focus up on features?
Yeah. So we've decided, me and everybody here, we've all decided actually that we're gonna go ahead and do a flamethrower on his back that shoots out flames, and that's how you're gonna get your armor.
You're gonna be what?
We're gonna do a flamethrower attachment pack PAK to your current armor setup that you have.
No, it's PAK. I played a first-person shooter before.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you.
Well, this
one's what they told
a
me.
little bit different.
Yeah, they do it a little bit differently here.
We like to do our things a little bit different here. Yeah, so all that's in the game, and if you're thinking, wow, this game's probably, man, the time to kill must be bonkers if I have all these fucking things. No, you'll die pretty fucking quickly if you don't do all this shit in the exact right order. And
you'll die a lot.
You need to make sure. I didn't die that much, not bragging. But you need to make goddamn sure you're doing this shit in the correct order. And yeah, for you in the back there who's thinking, oh, I'm gonna fucking use the fucking siege, the Gauss rifle. Gone.
No Gauss rifle.
How about a really boring fucking crossbow instead? How's that grab you?
Yeah, a crossbow that
you like
barely does anything.
Or,
sorry, I was just gonna say about the like the enemy weaknesses thing, because it doesn't just start and stop with the Cacodemon thing. You're gonna have to remember, like you're playing fucking Pokemon, what match of weapon aim of this. Oh, I gotta shoot this guy here to do this, or else he's just gonna kill me in 2 hits. And it's like every time there's a new demon introduced, I already know that I have to learn a new thing of, oh yeah, now I have to whoop-de-whoop this bullshit and go over here to shoot the Cacodemon in the mouth so he goes and get the glory kill because I'm already out of health. And oh, here comes the guy with the 2 gun turret arm things, and I've got to blow up both of his turrets or he's going to kill me in 2 hits with that. Yeah, the Mancubus. Yeah. And then that's before you even get to the Marauders, which is the absolute most annoying shit ever. What the fuck?
And I'm glad you brought up the Marauders, because it also brings us to, like, I'm sure that someone out there would be like, no, there's headshots and other first-person shooters. I'm going to fold an idea at you. Like, yeah, I understand there's headshots and other first-person shooters. Also, you do fucking damage when you shoot things.
Right.
You also hurt things when you shoot them in other parts of their body. Yeah. There's all kinds of weird shit you can do in Soldier of Fortune, like all kinds of weird ways you could shoot guys, and they all die. Like, the fact that it is less about that the game is so much less about, hey, just center mass, man. Like, if you want to get fancy, you can get fancy, but just go in center mass, get your shots in, blow the thing up. Just get the job done, and here are your tools to do it. It's, no, you need to use the specific tool for the specific job. You need to make sure square peg, square hole, round peg, round hole. And if you do not do that, well,
every few seconds, you're doing this in a matter of seconds.
You are making all of these decisions pretty quickly, which kind of sounds fun on paper, and then you play it and you realize, no, this isn't like exciting, this is tedious.
Yeah, because it's like I was saying at the beginning, in 2016 you don't have to really think too much about what's going on besides, I've got to react. I've got to shoot this guy.
I can feel the flow.
Yeah. Oh, I ran out of this ammo. Whatever. I'll just switch to this gun. All right, cool. Just keep it rolling.
Or fuck, there's some ammo over there.
Yeah.
Or and you kind of develop your own rhythm as opposed to being forced to play along to the rhythm the game is dictating. And furthermore, comparisons that have arisen for Doom Eternal that I agree with wholeheartedly. It's like an MMO.
It's a lot like
more
an MMO.
than you are worried about shooting things, you are worried about managing cooldowns.
Yep. Because I'll tell you right now, if I don't have the fucking flamethrower at the right time where I can't re-up my armor, or if my fucking ice grenade thing ran out at the right time where I need to ice these guys.
Now you can't shoot the snake ladies.
Yep.
You can't shoot the snake ladies with the ice grenade. Now they're a pain in the ass. Oh, it turns out the Marauder, you have to do this specific little do-si-do to kill him, which is, again, just tedious to worry about in the middle of all this stuff. When isn't the point of this is I'm supposed to be cool.
It's supposed to be fast.
Guy.
Yeah, and also just fast paced. So like the fact that you like end up dying because you did not remember the correct thing to do at this moment is like, it's really just defeating what I liked about 2016, which was just, it's very like, you don't have to think about it. You just kind of get in there and you do your thing. And I fucked up there and I didn't have enough health, or oh shit, this guy got me. Like, that's one thing, but like, and I'll even accept the enemy weaknesses thing a little bit. Like, oh, you want to shoot the rocket
if it was
things
optional,
off, if you want to shoot the rocket things off the Revenant guy, so then he doesn't shoot missiles at you and he has to like come up and attack you instead.
Fine,
cool, great. But the fact that if I don't do that, I'm gonna get fucking killed by missiles like immediately is just so stupid. Like,
it feels so fucking annoying to play. It is the obsession with games needing to game difficulty, I think, is just garbage in a lot of ways. I think game difficulty especially is just gotten lamer and lamer. Whereas I think good difficulty is mixing up enemy types, or there's other shit introduced at higher difficulty levels that you'll only see there. Whereas now it's just, here's more of them and they're tankier, and I guess this has always been a problem, it's nothing new, but it's really on display in Eternal, where it's just, you have so little room to fuck up and you don't feel like you do that much damage. So if this was like a one-hit kill game where you kill them in one hit or they kill you in one hit, we're talking a horse of a different color. We can get into something like Super Hot or Shinobi on PlayStation, or Ninja Gaiden, fucking, which we speak very highly of. But it's not that. It is far more of a do the specific dance, do it the way we intended.
Yep. Or you will fail. There's no alternative.
There is no room for creativity. And again, in a way, it is interesting and kind of a way any spectacular failure is, where they manage to take what should be the most kind of super simple but super open-ended sort of game, which is you have X, Y, and Z weapons, you need to fight A, B, C enemies, and at the beginning of 2016, Hayden tells you they are bad, you will be worse, rip and tear until it is done. which is really the only appropriate use of rip and tear across this entire masquerade, this grim mask of death we have stretched over the yellowing skin of the corpse of John Romero. But that one line really does set you up for what the game is like. Yeah, rip and tear until it's done. You have this fucking old King Allant, old man in the mountain, son of a bitch, read you, I don't know, some Zoroastrian hymn before you start Eternal, and it just says some bullshit that just sets you up to know, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. And yeah, so you have, and this again, we are devaluing the guns. The guns feel devalued by you doing this, and by focusing on the weak points and making sure you're matching all this shit up, you are just losing the power fantasy. And by doing so, you don't feel cool when you do anything. The sense of accomplishment doesn't come from the game making you feel cool because it's Doom 2016 making you feel cool or Doom Eternal making you feel cool. It is Doom Eternal just being any generic difficult game or above average difficulty game. Again, I only died a handful of times, and it was mostly the fucking Marauders. And they're fucking dogs.
Yeah.
So it is.
Their dogs are absolute bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, they are. Your sense of accomplishment is now solely derived from the fact that you beat the hard thing.
Yeah,
and that to me is not. What the fuck is worth writing home about?
Yeah, because it's not that you feel cool. Like it's not that you just like fucked a bunch of dudes up and like, you know, kind of reacted to the situation the right way. And ooh, I barely made it out. I used BFG at the last second. Like fuck, oof. You know, I got through that. No, it was like, oh good, I memorized the pattern for every exchange that I have for this whole arena, to the point where now I know, okay, this guy's coming around this corner. I have to like be ready to fucking come up here. Dude, I'm not as good at FPS as you. The part with they introduced the summoner.
You're better at
guy.
Halo than I am.
Yeah, I guess. But you know the part where they introduced the summoner guy?
Argyle, yeah.
Yeah. So that part, dude, I probably died like 15 times on that fucking part.
Yeesh.
It's so annoying. Holy shit.
I was fucking like, I was just saving resources to fight the Argyle, but it's just the fact that I have to make that plan, and I can't just.
Yes,
why
it
can't
was
I
like
just
I
ride
did that same part so many
just
times.
Ride it out.
Like, and I had to fucking like
Why
literally
can't I
sit
just
there and
ride it
plan.
out?
Yeah, I had to literally sit there and like plan it. Like, okay, well, I know I'm gonna have this ammo for this, and I gotta chainsaw somebody right away, so I have enough fucking rockets to even approach this guy. Oh, and I gotta use the flamethrower first too, because I'm gonna have fucking blah blah blah. Like, I'm gonna need armor. Like, and it's just that is the whole experience of the game. Is like it's getting in the way. Like, these features that they have are getting in the way of the fun thing, which
Can't
is
you see
I
you're
run
not
around.
making Christianity better? You're just making rock and roll worse.
Yeah, dude.
And to say a couple of positive things about Eternal, it does have a better plasma gun.
Plasma
Not
gun's
the
nice.
fucking microwave, not the microwave beam.
Yeah.
But the heat up mode is fun to use. It feels like there's an old school feel to it that I like. And which is just does damage, gun does damage stuff. Plasma gun, my beloved. And the Unmaker's back. It's only ever in 64 or maybe some other shit. I want to make it clear too. It's not that you can't have character action game elements because this game does have some character action game elements.
Yes.
It's not that you can't incorporate that into your shoot 'em up game, even though Vanquish has done this the best, and it's kind of not even fucking close. Vanquish is cooler than Doom Eternal in every possible way a game can be. Ultra Kill basically takes the Doom Eternal formula in a lot of ways, but instead of doing all this cooldown stuff, it gives you greater mobility it gives you a bunch of funny tools and kind of lets you go wild with how stylish you want to be. Now, we do formally disavow the Ultra Kill fan base.
Yeah, no homo.
Yeah, no homo. But if that's something you're interested in, if you're interested in a first-person shooter that where the guns are more of a feature the same way the weapons are a feature in like a DMC, then yeah, just play Ultra Kill. If you like the movement in Doom Eternal, and I do like the dash, like the air dash is a fine addition.
I will give them that. The air dash was good. Yeah. It helps with your mobility a lot, gets you out of situations. It's the least they
can do. Use.
Yeah, it's the least they can do.
Yeah.
But because they added that, sorry, I just wanted to complain real quick. Because they added the dash, now you get even more platforming, which is everyone's favorite part of Doom.
Yeah, dude, the amount of bing bing wahoo.
Holy shit. Like the amount of platforming puzzles you had to do of like, oh, I gotta hit this button and then like double jump, fucking turn around, grab the wall, and get up here before the door closes. Bullshit. Like, oh my god.
That's never been fun in any game.
It's really not.
That kind of shit I cannot ever recall enjoying, and it just fucking keeps happening. There is the tower in 2016 that you got to climb up. That sucks, but it's mercifully over relatively quickly.
Yeah, and I understand you have to break this shit up. Like, I understand you have to break up these fights and stuff like that.
I don't even think you do, because Revengeance has one pit stop in it, man, which is when you take a Doom. Nice.
Yeah, true. Nice.
Yeah. That lasts 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You don't gotta break up a fucking thing if you pace your game well, if you ramp up the action in intelligent and interesting ways, as opposed to blowing your whole fucking load and then just being like, and now monkey bars.
Right.
Until I get tired of throwing monkey bars at you. Oh my god, I have nothing positive to say about the platforming in this game. And again, it's not even that the platforming doesn't work. It's just simply not enjoyable. I understood your attempt at humor. I simply do not find it entertaining.
Yeah.
And to go back to, just the movement in general, Turbo Overkill does it way better. The movement in Turbo Overkill is pretty comparable to Eternal without all the fucking platform, but you're fast and you have a lot of verticality. You have a double air dash. It feels good. Turbo Overkill, better game. Ultra Kill, instead of fucking having to watch a half-second cutscene to get your resources back, when you kill someone, you just get the shit and every gun has infinite ammo. Which, again, really, really lets them ramp the stakes up in an interesting way. Turbo Overkill, you got a chainsaw leg. I call it a cheg.
Nice.
And some people got problems with that, but I don't. And there are attachments you can put on the Chegg that give you health and armor back, and that's great. That's plenty of fun to use. And they got health and armor, all around. Like, I don't have to do that either. There's pickups in the arena. There's a bunch of wacky guns. So there are already, to me, it seems like smaller devs found better ways to do a lot of the shit I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the rigidity of the system that there's no Farfignugan.
Yeah.
The game completely lacks the Farfignugan.
Yeah, you
got to be told how to shoot a gun.
You've taken out the part that makes it fun, and like, it's
you got to be told how to shoot a gun, dude.
Yeah,
like just
wild.
Just now, if you were European,
hey, then I understand. But this is Doom we're talking.
Yeah,
Doom guy is American.
This is for patriots.
Yes,
Doom is for patriots, dude. You need the fucking yellow paint to show you how to, hold the heat.
It's crazy.
It just doesn't follow any kind of logical thinking. There's very little divinity to be found. It's soulless, dude.
And
the game has a element of soullessness.
And it sucks because like there is a world where I could see them incorporating like character action game elements and it would work. Like what my idea was like a DMC style like combo you know,
Yeah.
meter type thing, where you,
which is an ultra kill.
Yeah, there you go. So like, yeah, something like that, where like, oh, I'm up to S now, and like, oh, I get like one of the floating sphere upgrade things for like 10 seconds or whatever. I get the rampage mode for 10 seconds or something like that, you know? Like, you could
Fucking
make
anything.
that shit
Fuck
work,
all.
you know? Or, oh yeah, I got this many blood points, and like now it like brings in a drop, and I got all my shit back or something, you know? I don't know. There's ways to incentivize like doing cool shit and like making it work.
Yeah, and you could, and that would all be fine if everything wasn't heightened up so hard.
Yeah, where it's literally paint by numbers, and you better not go outside the fucking lines.
Or God help you. And it's worth pointing out too, the fan base for this game is absolutely insane. The people who like Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah, if people watch this that like Doom Eternal, I already know what they're gonna say, which is you suck at the game. Which is like, okay, dude. Like, yeah, I suck at memorizing all the shit that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm bad at it, dude. Yeah, you'll beat me in multiplayer mode where we each get to play as a Doom monster.
Yeah,
you'll really whoop my ass in that.
Oh yeah, can we just real quick? What the fuck was that thing where you possess the Revenant for 10 seconds to go get the super shotgun?
For multiplayer mode. Advertisement for multiplayer mode.
That's
also,
what that was.
Also a lame way to introduce the super shotgun.
What the fuck? That's actually what that was for, because that felt so shoehorned, like just out of nowhere. Like, oh yeah, take over this Revenant and then fly up real quick to get the super shotgun. Like, and that's it. It's literally like 30 seconds. And then they never go back to it. Like, that's not like a thing that they do the rest of the game. No, it's just this one-off random thing.
It is just there to show you the multiplayer mode where you get to play as the Doom monsters. Which, truth be told, I never played. Could be cool. I don't know.
Could be cool.
Fucking, what do I know? But, yeah, I mean, the people who like Doom Eternal are nuts because it has to be you suck at the game. It has to be you did it wrong. It has to be this. It has to be that. It has to be, maybe the difficulty. Why don't you lower it down, little guy? Like, dude,
I played Hurt Me Plenty, and I died 15 fucking times trying to kill the first time they bring in the summoner guy. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm ass at games, but I'm not that ass. Like, what the hell?
There has to be, nobody. I completed the game on ultra violence, and it took me, I think, 10 hours. I died, and the level after you meet the Marauder for the first time, I got stuck there, had about 5 or 6 deaths, and then I died on the boss 2 or 3 times, and those were my big deaths. There was a couple other ones spliced in between, but nowhere in the double digits that I get stuck on any part in the game, and I did not have really. I actually kind of had fun at the start, and then they just kept introducing shit.
Every time there's a new thing, the game got worse.
Yeah, the game got worse, and then there was a point where I had all the shit, and I was having a good time. But then there's another fucking enemy type I have to worry about. Another spongy ass enemy that I gotta fucking punch through.
Yep.
And it doesn't ever let up, and I everything feels like, even when you do everything perfectly, it's just like, all right, whatever. When you fuck up, it's just like, here we go again. The
risk reward is just, it's not rewarding.
There's the ROI for this game is an all-time low for me. And this is what really reinforces my opinion that I think Doom Eternal fans don't fucking play video games. I think they are stolen valor for sure, because the only reason you would defend this game this hard is if it is the first FPS game you really sat down with it, because it got a bunch of good reviews, because everybody liked it, and because the first one got such good reviews. So of course this game is going to. So you need people to like your super cool, super tough game.
And now you get to look up all the cool lore videos and be like, hey, did you guys know that part was actually from the comic, and that was like blah blah blah? Like,
I'm just saying, if it walks like a duck, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, dude. Like, and this, I'll put a couple more cards on the table here. I like fighting games.
Yeah.
I'd be in on that.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give two shits in a fuck how good anyone is at a video game.
Right.
I've never.
Seriously.
It has no bearing on what I think about the average gamer. So many people suck at video games. There's tons of games I'm bad at. You should watch me try and play an RTS. I look
sure
like a
it's not
moron.
great. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. I look dumb, dude. Watch me try and play like Slay the Spire or Balatro or like a deck builder. I stuck, dude. I have like 100 hours in Slay the Spire, and I think I beat like the main guy once, like the full Monty. I think I did it once. Like
Yeah.
I'm bad at deck builders, but like I still have fun with them. It doesn't matter how good you are at it. Like a game should not have to be difficult to be fun. A game's difficulty should have little to do with how entertaining the game itself is. Difficulty, I think, can be an element of the game's enjoyment in terms of difficulty that further sucks in the player and is just constantly having you like ride a very fine line, like where it's we're slowly trickling things in at just that perfect pace, because dude, Terry said there's no such thing as a random number.
It's true. It's been made up.
So it's made up. So that means there is better and worse times to further introduce these different mechanics to a video game. And that means there's a certain number of them that is the best to have in your game.
Right. Like there is a stopping point where it's like, okay, now I know this is going to be too much if I introduce more to it.
Now my burger's soggy.
Yeah. Like you're just doing too much. Like,
yeah. Mullet Mad Jack is a great example of a game that borrows from Doom, the new Doom games, and Mullet Mad Jack's better than both.
Right, because I mean I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, like it looks like they learned how to balance that, Yeah, like obviously there is some kind of resource management you need to do in every FPS game because, you need ammo, you need health, whatever. But like they found a way to balance that gameplay loop in a way that's satisfying with like the timer. Like it's got like a timer where you've got to do something every few seconds to keep the game going.
It's also just fucking tight.
Yeah, it looks really cool. That helps.
You know how much you can get away with by just being cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Eternal fans, for some reason, I mean, I think we know why, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe we are the retards here. Maybe there's just something we're missing. But I truly cannot imagine what that is. I have no idea what is going on here that warranted such an explosion, an outpouring of positivity. People love it. People say this is the greatest first-person shooter ever made.
Crazy. Do we want to wrap it up with watching Noah Adams' worst Doom Eternal review? I feel like he might have
maybe
some
he can
points
convince
that
us.
We can, yeah.
Maybe he can convince us. Correct.
However, a lot of the negative reviews I have seen for Doom Eternal have been spewing flat-out lies about the game. I can only assume these people give the game a negative score is to be some sort of contrary.
Okay, have you noticed? Because there's something to immediately notice here.
I haven't noticed.
It's on the screen right now.
Oh, the FPS?
Noah Adams. Noah Adams has the weapon centered.
Oh, he does.
And feels smart when they really sound
cool.
like a jackass.
Yeah.
Do you think he didn't do that on accident, dude. Do you think he actually prefers this view? Or do you think he is trying to give off the illusion of being
an elite
old
gamer.
School Guilty Gear player?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not just an elite gamer, dude, of a old school Doom fan, so I have to have the weapon centered because I always use the weapon centered because that's how I play every first-person shooter. Right, bros?
Yeah,
Bros.
Every game has that, right? We all like that the best.
Just noticing, dude. One more thing I will say, I actually do like the extra life system. Like, it is fun that they drop you right back into the action. Yeah, I no complaints there.
Yeah, same.
Flat out lies we're spewing, apparently.
Eternal, but in this particular review that I'm going to be going over with you guys today, I do not really see any. I'm going to reply to this review by each paragraph, starting with the second one because the first is kind of useless. Game looks great, sounds great, that's irrefutable. So he says here, on the other side, they've taken...
I actually kind of like the, well, this is just more opinion. I don't think the game looks bad, but I did kind of like the weird techno-y soundtrack in Doom 2016. I don't know why.
Different composers, I think.
It felt like Eternal. It felt like it kind of coincided. Like it's not diegetic or diatonic, but like something. There's a very good word that describes when the music changes in real time with the action, and I kind of really got that feeling in 2016, and I thought that was really neat. I don't know if it was set up to do that on purpose, but
it felt like it. I totally agree with that.
It felt like it. Yeah, it felt like
it does not feel like that in Eternal. Yeah.
No, it's metal. It's like cool.
No, but I mean the like reactive nature. At least it felt like the same to me. Of like, shit's ramping up now. The music's getting a little crazier. You know?
Yeah. There was something really cool about it. But yeah, I mean, I also, dude, not for nothing. I don't really need another metal version of E1M1.
Yeah, I think we're good. Like, we can just keep the original on that.
Yeah, for real.
Taken everything that made Doom 2016 good and made it not that way. The UI is bright and crowded. The art style is cartoony and playful, but most importantly, the gameplay is way too complicated and bloated.
Yeah, I'm with this user so far.
I wouldn't. Well, let's take a look at this UI, dude.
Yeah.
It's got
hate it. I
more.
mean,
it's fine. It's got more going on than I would like. Again, I think, but I also understand the game is designed with all of these mechanics in mind, and I don't think the mechanics are. We've seen the Guilty Gear Strive combo hit counter before on here,
Christ.
right?
Yes.
Where the
takes up the entire screen.
It's like an 8 that takes up the whole screen. Yeah, it's not that. Like, so cartoony, I mean,
no,
maybe more so than like, fucking 2016, but like, not in a way that I find personally offensive.
Yeah, and I would say a lot of that lends itself to the environments too. I think Doom Eternal's got a lot more lighter outside kind of environments. Places like this where it's like a snowy thing, it's just a little different in that. So
I would disagree with the review, San, though. I don't think the gameplay is complicated. I think it's bloated. I think bloated is the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
Though I do like it personally,
complicated implies depth.
Hugo Martin, the creative director for the game, likes to use the analogy that you are in a race car. And with how intense and fast the game is, you need a loud heads-up display so you can quickly read how much resources you have.
Yeah, I'm fine with the UI. Fair enough. It tells me what I need to know.
There are tools in the game to help you customize your HUD. Now, I understand you don't get complete control over the UI, as in font changes cannot be made, and there's only a limited amount of color schemes to choose from. So,
yeah, look how long it took him to fucking kill that guy. Did you just notice?
Yeah, can we take that back?
It should have been in 2016. You can literally shoot him once with the super shotgun.
In the game to help you customize your HUD. Now, I understand you don't get complete
this Revenant shoots him with a grenade, punches, shoots him another grenade, punches again, punches again.
4, 5, yeah.
So I'm not really gonna go too much into that, but again, there are settings. The comment about the art style, I just don't understand which cartoony elements he is referring to specifically.
Hold on, dude. Look at did you not fucking see the confetti cake that exploded out of that zombie when he got chainsawed? Like, hold on now, Noah Adams.
Yeah,
hold on,
being
Noah
a little unfair here.
Yeah, dude, it's right in front of my face, man. Come on now.
You said it as it was happening.
Talking about pickups like 1-ups, armor, ammo, and health. It couldn't be the environment, as he mentions in the third sentence of the review, that he believes id Software really hit it out of the park. Doom 2016 had the same cartoony pickups and art style that Doom Eternal shares. I can't really make comments about the gameplay being bloated. That is his opinion, although I just don't agree with it. He then
They're almost the same. It's a little different. Like it's not as bright and colorful. You know?
Yeah, it's for sure not, because the ammo is yellow, the health is blue. End of list, unless I'm drastically misremembering.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, ammo is yellow, health is blue. Yeah.
Opens up with complaints about the ammo. There are no.
I mean,
ammo
dude, the magic bridge. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't tell me you don't know. No Adams.
You were fine with the magic bridge.
Or very little of them. The entire concept of scanning the level for ammo drops is gone. Instead, you're constantly without ammo.
Okay, hold on.
You dare draw me as the Wojak, Noah Adams?
Dude, what the? These people act like you're fucking finding ammo on the ground that you walk over is this... What? Like it's fucking plain mist. Dude, you know this video we've watched them on here a while ago. Like, you know the videos with like the late night infomercials where it's just like, I just don't know how to eat a burger.
Yeah, where it's in black and white.
Only there was a better way. It's like a guy like picking it up and throwing it at the wall and then shrugging at the camera. Like, dude, no one's over here scratching their head with their thumb up their ass, just clicking.
How could I get ammo in this game?
Scratching their shit. Yeah, you mean you walk on top of that thing? This is scanning the level. I don't know if Noah or the reviewer said that, but I've never been like, oh my fucking god, where's the fucking ammo? Everywhere. You get it.
Yeah,
everywhere.
You just walk around for like 5 seconds.
Tops.
Yeah.
You will run into it as you play.
Yeah,
it's
except
just there,
not in this
dude.
game. Except not in this fucking game. You gotta use a chainsaw every time.
How ironic.
An enemy. This would be fine if you could do it on many different kinds of enemies, and if you didn't run out of fuel. But you're constantly running out of fuel.
Absolutely agree.
That's true.
You have to find a
100%.
low-level enemy to attack with the chainsaw in order.
They
to
literally
get your ammo.
put the zombie men in there for you to do that. Why
my
is there an
perspective of the
extra,
game, my whole perspective of the game changed a little bit when it really clicked. Like once I had all the items that I like, all the tools and everything, and I was like, oh, like you're actually supposed to just go and kill the little guys and like beef up all your shit, refill your ammo and all this shit before you do anything. Like that's what they set up.
Simple fucking question: why is that a mechanic at all then?
Yeah, like
if the trash mobs are there,
if
just
they're just
for you to chainsaw.
chests, like if they're just treasure chests or boxes or whatever,
why
like just make a box.
Zombie man. Yeah, why couldn't that zombie man just be a box of shotgun shells? Why does it have to be this extra? Why does this need this extra thing?
Yeah, it cheapens when I'm actually fighting guys. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me that there is an unnecessary mechanic that is added onto the game that ultimately serves no real purpose that a simpler, more effective, proven solution could use. Is that something you would agree is bloated?
Yeah, I would say that's bloated. Yeah.
I feel like it's the dictionary definition.
Insurgent enemies simply cannot get chainsawed.
Oh, dude, he's giving him the clown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you
yeah.
were lying. Yes, you can chainsaw the Arachnotron. Even though they're...
Yeah, if you have full fucking fuel.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need 3 or 2. I don't recall exactly, you'll forgive me. But yeah, you can't just
I assume you need the full chainsaw to do that.
I would assume so as well. He's a medium.
I'm still looking for them and tactically moving around the area during fights, just like in the last game. You also don't run out of ammo for the chainsaw. It actually refills 1 pip every few seconds. So
No, it does. Hold on. It doesn't refuel 1 pip every 4 seconds. It refuels up to 1 pip in 4 seconds, letting you chainsaw a weak enemy.
Enemy.
Just the useless zombies. That is a misrepresentation of the facts. Now there is chainsaw fuel in the arenas. Oh, the irony though that you need to track that bitch down. I have done way more scanning
instead of
for
ammo
fucking
pickups.
chainsaw. I have done way more scanning for gas can ammo in Eternal specifically than I have for a certain ammo type for a gun I like in another first-person shooter.
100%.
You, Noah Adams, just embarrassed yourself with that attitude.
Dude.
Stalker child.
It's simply not true.
Certainly eating crow.
It's simply not true.
Simply not true.
You're getting mad at like some core mechanic you just cannot understand, even though the game tells you how.
No, I understand it. It's just not a good one.
Let's just move on to the next paragraph. All right, let's see.
Okay.
It says, then you've got the monster weaknesses. On paper, this sounds.
Dude, this guy is hitting every point. This is why I got this one.
How is Noah Adams like losing an argument to a Brazilian teenager?
I don't know.
Can exploit. In practice, it's horrific. The Cacodemon simply won't die without lobbing a grenade at its back.
Yes.
You can
Correct.
unload
Yes.
an entire machine gun or plasma rifle at it and
Correct.
it will go down. Before you
Yeah.
get to the argument of, well, technically, you just need to change your playstyle. Imagine that you.
No, Noah Adams. Let me help you with that voice. No, fucking technically, you just need to change your fucking playstyle.
Yeah.
Cacodemon
Know what
every
you meant?
single
Yeah.
time, and the glory kill animation is the same. Pose the eyeballs or stabbing it through the eyeball. I
So-
think it's safe to say.
Go on.
So there are. I played through both 2016. One of my closest friends, dude. One of my bros, my bro ass bros. He fucking loves Eternal. Like he adores this game. Even he said, yeah, there's not a lot of glory kill animations on the Cacodemon.
Yeah, I counted two.
I think there are 3 or 4, but the point is, there's not that fucking many.
Yeah, and to have to watch it every time you have to fight him.
I know a guy who has played through this game so many times he knows where every secret is. He has played through Eternal and the Old Gods DLC. That dude even conceded, yeah, there's not a lot of glory kill animations for the Cacodemon. So come on, dude. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, you got to address that one.
This guy's main point here is that weak points are necessary to disable before killing a demon, but that's just not true.
Yeah.
Yes, shooting a grenade
Simply
into
not
its
true.
mouth will instantly put it in a glory kill state. This is the most efficient way to kill one. You can quick.
Yeah, okay, it's the most efficient way, and that's cool. But like, if there's 3 of them in your face, and you have, you're limiting yourself now greatly on your options. Where I'm pretty sure if you don't fucking do it the most efficient way, you're gonna die. Like
I can tell you for a fact on Ultraviolence.
You can use a lock-on rocket burst. You can charge up an
Oh yeah, you mean shoot it 6 times with the rocket launcher?
shot.
We just saw how you handled that Revenant, doggy.
You can use one of both
Micro missiles. Oh.
gun. The Cacodemon isn't hard to kill. And using the plasma rifle or heavy cannon without their mods is so efficient, it's like you want to be bad at the game. Regarding weak...
Yeah, inefficient. Yeah, you're right. And like,
yeah,
what you're talking about is the regular weapons of the game. So when you're like, yeah, oh, you're just using like the shitty version. It's like, no, that's just those weapons. And yeah, I guess you don't use the mods every time. Like, okay, that's but even so, like you use the mods. Okay, great. Now I still have to do the same thing. Like it's not gonna.
I'm not even sure what fucking point he's making. Like it.
No, he's saying that like, okay, if you're just using the regular plasma rifle or the regular assault rifle on a Cacodemon, then yeah, you're gonna die, stupid. And it's like, okay,
you literally
if
can't do that.
If I
though.
dump
like,
the
once you get the
entire
weapon
gun,
mod,
like if I dump the entire gun into one enemy, and it's not even staggered where I can go up and do the glory kill yet, like that's unbalanced. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like
yeah, or it means the game is designed.
The
game is designed to be played in a fucking very specific way, and not to bury the lead here, but my buddy said he likes that about the game. Like that's why I said I don't think this is a flawed system. It's not that this system doesn't work. I simply do not find it engaging, and I think it's whack that people like. If this whole review was just, I don't know, I like it. It makes me feel like I'm like my boy said. He's like, I'm always like doing something. He's like, I'm always doing something. I'm always looking at managing all this stuff. Like he likes that kind of thing. Like it's fine. Like it's for a specific kind of person. It's just I don't think it's beyond reproach. Like, this guy, what a fucking idiot. Also, like, again, he's capping is what he's doing.
Yeah, he's misrepresenting this video game.
He's engaging in a little capper. He's clearly misrepresenting the facts. Once you get a weapon mod, you can't go back to the normal weapon. Once you throw the mod on the chain gun, that mod is there to stay until you get the next mod, and then you can only switch between those two mods. The vanilla weapons in this game, you're going to use
most of the time,
very temporarily. Like, you're forced into a mod. Like, you get mods that drop all over the fucking place. You're not just going to have the vanilla whatever.
Yeah.
So
like,
I don't know. What
everybody
the fuck
has the
that's
mod,
about.
and yeah, it's like, okay, great. Use the micro missiles. Use the rocket launcher on the Keiko Demon.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I can do that, and then I'm gonna run out of ammo with it still not dying or even staggering. So now I still have to use the chainsaw and probably just use the fucking the grenade thing. And oh, by the way, it's only in stagger state, and then it goes back to full health, I guess, after that. So, now I actually have to go and do it again.
Yeah. The micro missiles are dog shit in this
micro
game.
Missiles do
So
nothing.
and they were the shit in 2016.
They were really good in 2016. It was nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what... Dude, did you do the thing with the micro missiles where you kept, like, making them, like, pop up, pop down, like...
Oh, I was doing that fidget spinner shit.
Yeah, dude. I almost didn't want to get the upgrade because I just wanted to keep seeing them, like, kind of...
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good.
Points on other demons like the Mancubus.
Please.
You don't need to shoot his launchers off either before killing him. You just...
Oh yeah, you don't have to, but just don't be in a fucking anywhere near him because you're gonna get killed by fire in like 2 seconds.
And you better hope there's plenty of zombies around the chainsaw.
Shoot at him and he is dead. It's that...
Show me.
Dude, look at what you're doing right now.
Yeah, show me.
To enjoy the game properly.
Oh, we back to full health.
Dude.
Back to full health.
Yo, take this all the way back to the start of him fighting. Is this a Baron, I think, or like some other dude? Okay, no, further back. Get it where this cat first shows up. Okay, so we got
here.
Chainsaw the zombie.
Yeah, here he comes.
Okay. All right.
Shoots the explosives. Those do nothing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, fires a grenade. Little to nothing happens. Okay.
Super
One
shotgun.
super shotgun. One ballista. Super shotgun ballista. Super shotgun ballista. Super shotgun ballista. Super shotgun ballista. Super shotgun. Rocket launcher. Okay.
He didn't make it in time.
Didn't get there. Didn't get there. Rocket. That's 3 rockets, I believe. 4, 5.
Yeah,
okay.
Finally got
so that is not only was that a complete reset of the enemy's HP.
Yeah.
Thereby, literally, the footage this guy has is this like a troll video? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
This is for real. I think. I mean, found a Steam review for Doom Eternal that was so ridiculous. I had to make a video in response.
I feel like I'm getting punked, dude. I feel like I'm getting like a very...
Yeah, no, I mean, everybody seems to agree.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so not only was that a shitload of rounds dumped on that thing, and it is a harder enemy.
Sure.
He had to use the weapon swapping where which I'm not saying isn't a mechanic. Like, I'm not saying that's like a glitch or anything, but like you had to alternate ballista super shotgun
like
just
10
to fucking
times.
whittle that bitch down.
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
And then, you didn't make it in time for the quick time animation, buddy. Go ahead and start over. Like, are you kidding, dude?
Like, oh my god.
The Revenant will now be a nightmare. You want to use the auto shotty? Too bad. You need to lob the guns off of the Arachnotron.
Yeah, it's all true.
What's this guy talking about?
Yeah, good luck fighting the Arachnotron without fucking shooting his gun off first. Like, good luck.
Yeah.
Properly killing the Revenant? Yes, I hope when you kill a demon you would do it proper. Shut the
what?
Fuck up. The Revenant is
Stalker.
Here unless you shoot off his launchers. You just shoot him in massive arena fights with
Show me.
You, dude, I
Show
just
me.
saw you fighting him where you did not shoot his fucking things off, and you had a really hard time.
At the start of the video.
Yeah.
At the start of the video, I saw you fight a Revenant, Noah. I saw you. I seen it. Why?
What?
Sometimes you can't devote time to kill a demon one at a time.
Dude, this
Instead,
guy's
you can,
going.
like, lapse in a circle and slowly whittle down their health. Shoot off the
Oh,
windows, cripple some of the
okay,
enemies to give you
okay. So in your first-person shooter game that advocates, and this is their wording, not mine, I believe they call it forward momentum focused gameplay or something to that effect.
Right.
You're telling me that instead of forward, I'm going in a circle and just shooting the fuck out of everything because it has a bunch of health to whittle it down.
In this game where you're supposed to just go fast as fuck and just like run around and fuck up everything.
So why don't we go play a better version of that, like Painkiller or Serious Sam? If you want to do a backwards death march and just fight a bunch of guys who have a shitload of health, go play those. Go play fucking Serious Sam, man.
Yeah, and it's not even like I mean, and you've already hit
you
this
found
point.
a good one here, dude.
Dude, I told you, but
you found a fucking. We might have to revisit this user. he might have himself a spot on the show.
Shit, but it just goes back to your point of like, yeah, there are other games that do this kind of thing better than this, where like it doesn't really make sense for this to be Doom, you know? Like, yeah, if you want a game where you can like manage a bunch of cooldowns and like, you know, get all your resources kind of in-house and just keep doing cool moves to get all your shit back and just keep doing that, like there are games for that. But like, as he just said, you got to run around and go in a circle and shoot guys. Like that's not Doom. Like you go forward.
Rule
bro.
number one of the
you go through the
number
enemies.
one-
You go through them.
Rule number one in negotiation, dude. Like, you never argue against yourself.
Right. He's already lost. Ugh.
It's-
Come on, Noah, dude.
Many Arachnotrons with the full auto shotgun mod. Micro missiles are
Stalker.
very powerful.
Stalker, I have killed thousands of Arachnotrons.
These claims are flat out lies meant to deter.
Look how many
It's
times
simply
you
not
shot in the bait
true.
elemental, doggy.
I know.
Dude, did you see how many times you had to fucking shoot? It's still not dead.
He's just
there
now
we
got
go.
him. Yeah.
To make them fun and usable in this game. You actually have to think about your playstyle or change it up on the spot.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, but that sucks. Like, why would that? Why would you want that?
You don't have to think about your playstyle. There is one play. The most successful Doom Eternal run of all time looks the exact same as the second most successful Doom Eternal run of all time. It's just the second one, the guy made one mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about that, but I did look at Doom Eternal speedrunning a little bit, and it is brutal, dude. Like,
Is it
brutal.
just all like just hot swapping super shotgun and
hot
ballista?
swap super shotgun? You better get the fucking platforming right. Like, it's a bunch of like Halo-esque like super bounce shits of like jumping across the level and stuff. It's man, it's brutal.
Yeah, it sounds boring.
Yeah.
Platforming. What are all these collectibles and upgrades? So much is thrown at the player at once. It's overwhelming. A good reference for
Okay, hold.
The platforming,
What-
like you did not show any.
Okay, so
platforming.
you're going to tell me, so you showing a guy who fell off the map to run around in the slime, or did a puzzle that's literally just strafe run through the toxic waste, that's platforming.
That's literally not
fucking
platforming.
And for collectibles, you showed health and ammo pickups.
Yeah.
What?
What are we doing here, Noah?
What? I mean, dude, I hate to keep going back to the well. What is Blood yapping about?
I know.
Dude,
Bro
what
thinks
is-
he's eating.
What?
Bro thinks he's eating right now.
Yeah, he really thinks he's got it on, doesn't he? I'm starting to get the feeling that this user really thinks he's got it on.
He think he got that shit on.
Complex game that continues to introduce mechanics is God of War. You never feel like the game is throwing too much your way. Instead, it feels like the game is expanding. In Eternal,
Look
it
at
just
how
feels
much
like
you have
too
to
much
do.
Too quickly.
And you have to go fucking get the ammo back because you have to.
Yeah.
In the original none. I guess you're.
Yeah.
I guess you're right about that.
Not fucking really,
It's simply
dude.
not true.
Too hard for you? Are you Dean Takahashi? What's wrong with collectibles?
Oh, no, dude.
I did not understand that reference. So,
Dean Takahashi was the guy who fucked up the Cuphead thing. So, the last bastion of the coward, dude. When you've cornered the wounded animal, which is how I envision all Doom Eternal mains. Chickling who fell out of the nest, now calling for its mother. Caw, baby, you're bad. Caw.
Skill issue.
Oh, you. Skill issue. You're the gay one. Okay. That's how you want to play it, Noah. Your trump card, dude. Your dark magician is maybe you're the gay one.
It's not looking good for Noah right now.
Problem with that.
I'm an ill-equipped.
Now, regarding upgrades, you previously gave praise to the last Doom game, Doom 2016, which has the same upgrade systems in place. You can upgrade.
It doesn't.
That's simply not true. Simply
not true.
You have multiple currencies. Stalker, you have multiple currencies to upgrade your weapons and armor in Doom Eternal, virtually for no reason. It's simply not true.
Stalker Child, the chain gun shield, a drastic oversight if it wasn't intentional. It wasn't present in 2016. Nay, you had a barrel rotation upgrade. How have you made such an egregious oversight?
Child, have you forgotten the Gauss rifle already? It's just embarrassing.
Someone might do better to study their history, and I'm afraid this is why your life may already be over.
Upgrade your Praetor suit, individual weapon mods, and your maximum capacity for health, armor, and ammo.
Yeah, don't forget about the runes. Yeah, because there's like 8 different fucking upgrade trees. It's like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know which God of War you're referring to. I only played the first 3. If you're talking about the original games, then I don't agree that those games are complex. I also don't own a PS4 because 30 frames a second
don't know what
motion sick, so I really can't comment about that.
Shut the fuck up,
I'll
Noah,
back that
dude.
up.
Shut
back
the
that.
fuck
What did he
up,
fucking
dude.
say, dude? What did he fucking say?
This shit, I'm pushing the wrong buttons now. That just pissed me off.
Then I don't agree that those games are complex. I also don't own a PS4 because 30 frames a second makes me motion sick, so I really can't comment.
Dude. What the fuck, Noah? Like...
Dude, his genetically enhanced eyes, dude. He's got the Sharingan. I refuse
my
to
visual
view any
prowess.
gaming. Dude, it must be at a minimum, Stalker Child, 60 frames a second at the low end of my tolerance spectrum.
As you can see, I'm working with the superior 120 frames per second at minimum.
About that. And lastly, the story. I really will keep this brief,
Oh.
but really.
Oh, yeah.
You better not.
What even is
You
going
better, dude.
on?
There's 7 minutes left.
How did the Doomslayer get a fortress? Who is the Con Maker? Who is this Ghost King? And what is that orb you pick up? None of this makes any sense. It's been 2 hours, and so much has been thrown my way that I'm ridiculously confused. Okay,
Yeah.
So you're a fan of the original games. Why would you care about the story in that case? The story in the original games could only be read about. Same goes for Doom Eternal. There are lore pages you can collect.
Stalker, but that is simply not true yet again. You are embarrassing yourself the further you go into this conversation.
You're doing this thing with your mouth. It's a child, please, Stalker. Okay.
He just said that there's no cutscenes. Is basically what he just said. Like, all right, I don't want to misrepresent, but I'm pretty sure that's what he just claimed.
Care about the story in that case. The story in the original games could only be read about. Same goes for Doom Eternal. There are lore pages you can collect. I personally like this way of non-intrusive storytelling. Why should a game force an uninteresting...
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you on about, Noah?
What the fuck? So the storytelling in this game is non-obtrusive with the Watchmen levels of flashbacks featuring events happening that you would have had to read the lore pages about to begin with. This isn't even touching on you equating, again, maybe 4 paragraphs at most in the original Doom games with the pages and pages of lore you can read in Eternal. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and just the amount of comms, the amount of actual talking in the game with all the cutscenes and everything.
The yielding?
Dude, the kneeling?
The Doom guy bending the knee?
He acquiesced to another man, dude?
Interesting concept onto the player before letting them get immersed and involved beforehand. So
what the fuck about this is supposed to immerse me? You've been in the same arena for a half hour.
So all I can really say is I like the story in Doom Eternal. It does a
Why?
lot of environmental storytelling, which does
what?
When?
For me than just
When the fuck? This game does a lot of it. This game does not 2016. 2016 doesn't do the environmental storytelling. It's this one with the cutscenes and the flashbacks and the Knights of the Round Table and the Magic Dragon and the fantasy offshoot world and the fucking angels and the
Guard from Skyrim and all this bullshit.
Yeah. Visiting Hyperborea. Yeah, this is the one that does the environmental storytelling and doesn't just beat you about the breast and mouth with all of the fucking bullshit it wants to cram in.
Dude, 2016. All right. So like towards the end, you're like at the Mars base thing and they're like, all right, we've got to like go back to the portal or something, or we have to get the crucible back. I forget which part it was. But like you go down like this one set of rooms and then like you start seeing like all the cult shit and like all like the pentagrams and all that shit like on the Mars base, and it's like, oh, they had like a fucking cult here thing as well. Like it wasn't just like an energy thing. Like there's actually more to it than this. That's environmental storytelling. I didn't read a fucking codex. Like I went in a room and like it was like a regular office, and then the next room was like a fucking like sacrifice chamber thing.
The only lore dumps I can recall in the entirety of 2016 are the He Is Here thing, where you just hear stories about all the cool shit the Doom guy did. That's one. You can count as 4 if you must. And then there's a couple of times when you talk to Hayden, or Hayden talks to you.
He talks at you. Yeah.
He talks at you, and that's fucking it, dude.
That's it. Like, that's the whole game.
The rest of the rest of it, it seems to all happen through actions in the game, because you can see like those like weird like hologram things that show you when stuff happens. Like you can see the hologram where they put you in the box.
Right.
Like, it's simply not true.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what's cool about those holograms, dude? A lot of times they would trigger the hologram thing, and I would just leave the fucking room and just go to the next room and start fighting demons. Like you literally don't even have to be there for that.
Know how the Slayer got to the Fortress of Doom? Because I don't. And I am far from a casual fan of the Doom series.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to start a game and have exposition.
Mr. 60 frames per second.
Trying to explain the laws and lingo of the land. Well, I mean, I guess maybe if you like games like Kingdom Hearts or Death Stranding, then maybe you would want to.
What the fuck? You coming after Death Stranding right now, dude?
I don't really. So I'm not a writer. I do like to reflect on why my favorite shows, movies, and games are so good that I can develop a strong opinion. I don't really have much of an opinion on the story. Earlier, I was just ranting. I just think it's cool. Lots of people don't mind reading about the story in detail through the lore pages. Most people want to play the game with little downtime in between the next interesting part. The game certainly doesn't introduce concepts or ideas.
This game doesn't let you do that as well as 2016. How is this even a comparison?
Yeah. Like,
you see him fucking
there's one
whip?
game.
Dude,
yeah, I know. This platforming is
bust
horrible.
one across the shot. I mean, fuck, dude. I'm not even there. Did you see him try and bust one across the chops at our boy Lou, dude?
I know. The unnecessary cyberbullying.
Come for Lou Dog, dude?
Yeah. You know, I might have to report this video for harassment. It's actually kind of crazy.
I might. Dude's never thrown a jar of piss in his life.
Nah.
Super efficient, and it's supposedly solving an energy crisis on Earth. The beginning to Doom Eternal is similar to the beginning of Empire Strikes Back. Episode 5 does not show the audience how the rebels got a base on Hoth. Yet I have never heard anybody complain about that. You know, yeah, actually this can be said about all the Star Wars movies. Actually, they're all the same. Doom is Star Wars.
And mask slipped, Noah.
Yeah. Okay, Noah.
I think it is it's an effective time for me to inform him that he is completely transparent.
Star Wars. Okay, sorry. Go on.
We're gonna be making a note of that, dude.
I made a note.
I'm really disappointed by this game. It plays nothing like Doom 2016.
Oh yeah. Oh, check him out. Check him out fighting the Marauders.
Yep. I'm all for innovation and improvement. This just feels like a massive departure from what made the last game.
Cool game.
Doom 2016 is a simple, straightforward, and concise shooter. Shooting the guns feel like a dream. Upgrades are slowly drip-fed, and certain upgrades are never required to kill demons.
Yes, correct.
The game looks gritty and realistic, not colorful and playful. And ultimately, the focus is on killing demons.
Just now fought the Marauder. Finally killed him. Jesus.
I agree. The game plays nothing like Doom 4. It's a huge improvement. Once you get the rocket launcher in Doom 4, it's game over, right? It's game over. You won. You don't.
The rocket launcher is not even the best gun in.
Simply not
in
true.
The game. The Gauss rifle is
falsehood.
The Gauss rifle is fucking the most. The Gauss rifle and the super shotgun are the most OP weapons. And
yeah, by far.
Yo, did you play 2016, young man?
Where did you serve?
In between watching Star Wars, apparently.
Are you one? You have the only gun you need. I feel like after playing through Doom Eternal and going back to Doom 4, it just feels way too simple. I feel like the upgrades in Eternal are paced out the same as in Doom 4, and again, there are no certain upgrades or weapons needed to kill certain demons.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't.
Only go back to my previous statement. The artistic design of Eternal is mostly the same as in Doom 4. The game takes place in different environments.
Yeah, fuck. Oh my
god. The art style is the same as 2016. The game takes place in different environments. It's gonna have a different. Whatever, man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with what he said. It's fine.
Yeah, sure,
also,
dude.
There's actually a bigger focus on killing demons in Eternal than there are in Doom 4, as there are just more of them, and there's little.
He says platforming. He says punching a box.
Yeah, and also just there's probably more demons, but again, they are replacements for ammo boxes and health and armor. Like, you're gonna have a whole room full of zombie guys because you need to re-up all your armor and shit before you get to the next room and actually fight.
It's also a game made 4 years later with a bigger budget because yes, there is a higher enemy count in the game. They had more time to make with more money.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm
right about that. Yeah.
At this point. Next, the original poster claims the game is a hard pass for me and describes more problems he has with the game. The tutorials. Why does the game completely stop or take me to...
The tutorials are kind of whack. You shouldn't have to teach me how to play Doom. That's a personal preference. I could be convinced.
I will just... I don't know if it's a point of contention so much as just a little bookkeeping. In Doom, you don't need tutorials. In Eternal, because there's so much shit, sure you do.
Yeah.
I get why there's a million tutorials in this game because the game has a million mechanics and it needs. I said, it's not that the game obfuscates what you need to do. It will take you to the Revengeance training room to show you how to do what and when, and there are quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you're gonna make this kind of game where you have to do it a certain way, then I guess there does need to be tutorials.
To another room to explain to me how a mechanic works. In a Doom game, this is a bigger design smell, something that indicates there's a larger problem. And the design smell is that the game is simply too complicated. Do you not go through the settings before playing a game?
What?
Maybe I'm weird, but...
What?
You're definitely weird.
Let him cook. All right, what is this?
Game, the first thing I do is I look at settings. Now, since I have been following any news I can get on the game before release...
What happened to that armor you got from the Flame Belch, man? Is it immediately eliminated?
The tutorials. That was the first thing I did when I launched the game. I also knew there was going to be Rage 2-esque tutorials that can be disabled. That was the first thing I did after booting up the game on launch day. I understand...
Fair. Wait, I still... What the fuck
I guess, like, if you are a fucking menu guy and you, like...
Also, like, what does this have to do with... How is this a point of contention? Like, I don't understand, like, what is all this tutorial discussion that's...
A lot of tutorial talk right now.
A lot of losing me in the weeds here.
Not a lot of people have the time to study a game before it's even out, but wouldn't you at least try looking at the settings?
Yeah, it was his favorite game before he played it. Easy joke, but, you know.
If there is a feature in a game
funny.
of any kind that I do not like, I look for ways to disable it. I disagree about the last sentence. The game feels just as streamlined as Doom 4. I cannot even get past The Witcher 3 because of how complicated it is. Because I am a simpleton. Knowing that people who
I'm not a Witcher guy.
is too complicated really make me believe I may be more patient than I thought. The balance.
Yeah, patient. That's not a term that you should be using on yourself and trying to enjoy something, dude.
It's possible to get almost completely stuck
on the fucking watching Stalker?
Running out of ammo and fuel for your chainsaw. On top of that, 3 fuel cells on your chainsaw aren't enough to take down an arachnotron, so you get stuck on the first level fighting one. Well, I'll just go back.
Okay. Pause. He doesn't realize, dude. He does this to himself. That has nothing to do with us. More to our point. Okay, 3 fuel cells to kill the arachnotron. Understood. You unlock more fuel cells in 2016, which lets you kill bigger demons. That confirms that the arachnotron is about as large of an enemy as you can kill with the chainsaw. That means that, again, we are slowing things down and you will only get 1 pip of chainsaw fuel back. Remember, it only refuels 1 pip after you blow it on
then you gotta pick up the other ones. Yeah. You gotta pick up the can for the other ones. Yeah.
And as we've talked about, technically you can kill the arachnotron whatever way you want, but the optimal way to do it, and to the point where optimal is a suggestion of the word, which is the only way to do it, is you have to shoot it with the grenade. So what are you gonna do? Are you going to chainsaw the arachnotron because it's really annoying you, knowing that you have to go run around and pick up more fuel cells? Or are you going to do it the way the game wants you to?
Yeah.
This is a game that puts you in a box.
Yeah, you specifically have to do it this way. And if you are using the chainsaw, you have to literally, like you said, go out of your way to do it that way. You're probably not going to do that. You're going to fucking shoot his gun with the grenade and do it every time. The same way.
Find one of those fucking little zombie men who are waltzing around, and you're gonna fucking kill it with the chainsaw to get the ammo so you can save the 2 pips, because the game has to be played in an optimal way. Otherwise, it's simply not going to work.
Yeah, you don't want to waste your chainsaw, dude.
You don't, or another way you could phrase that, you don't want to have fun using the chainsaw. Don't you want to do things
the
proper
right way?
Procedure, dude?
Yeah. He's not following Proto right now, dude.
You know what? You're fired, bud.
You're fired, bud.
Lock you in. I have gotten completely locked in 3 different times while playing the game. Yeah, some levels can prevent you from backtracking due to how much larger the levels are. You actually don't run out of fuel for your chainsaw, like I said earlier. And fodder is constantly being spawned.
Look, just pause it here. So 1 pip. The bar is not moving up.
Yeah, it's not moving. Yeah.
You don't run out of fuel, but you can only use it on the weakest enemies in the.
Yeah, and he actually he just made a good one here.
How much larger the levels are? You actually don't run out of fuel for your chainsaw, like I said earlier. And fodder is constantly being spawned around you, so you can always extract ammo. There is no...
Yeah, fodder, dude. You gotta fight these guys just so you can get the shit that you need to actually play the game.
Need to backtrack to kill low-tier demons you miss. Also, 3 fuel pips actually are enough to chainsaw an arachnotron. So your comment claim otherwise...
He is stuck on this one.
Yeah, he's real proud that he caught this, ESL dude in a lie. A good, yeah. You caught Anon
Got him,
Steam
dude.
reviewer.
If you're
Yeah.
having trouble fighting arachnotrons, you should lower the difficulty. Earlier.
Here we go with the ad hominem attacks, dude.
It
Crazy.
always goes back to maybe that burger's too big for you to finish, bud. No, I just don't want to eat a burger with that much macaroni salad on it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
In the game, I like to use the auto shotgun mod to kill them and then chainsaw nearby imp, then switch back to the grenade launcher mod. It is really easy. Now,
that does not sound really easy.
I usually just like to shoot enemies and they die.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I'm a fanboy. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Case settled.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually.
There are genuine criticisms I can give to Doom Eternal, and
Okay.
I do have my problems with it. Again, I'm calling this review out not because the poster has ideas that don't align with my own. Okay, maybe there are some of those.
Oh.
But because they are lying
whoops.
in a lot of points,
Yeah.
there are a lot of inconsistencies that I felt like I needed to point
Like,
out. I believe this
what do you have
poster
besides
drew
the
attention
Arachnotron chainsaw gate?
on the Steam review.
Yeah, for real.
He also refunded the game after less than 2 hours, so he
So he's smarter than I am.
First heavy demon you see in the game and refunded. Either we are dealing with a contrarian or a doom boomer.
Oh yeah, Doom Boomer.
Oh yeah, the worst thing someone can be.
Games. Also, I never said it was a bad game. Yet it is indeed a game that you cannot recommend. It is a hard pass for you, as you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard
I
pass.
really don't have much more to say.
Yeah, so that's Noah. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Well, I mean, we really did end it with a showstopper. That is a deeply psychotically disturbed person.
Dude, I don't even know with Noah. Like he's so ingrained in the way that Eternal is that it's literally like it's warping his reality. He's mind broken.
Yeah, he's clearly been brainwashed to the point where even when he would, through the gameplay footage he showed, or even just his own words and train of thought, he would argue against himself. So you could tell that there might be a rational individual yearning to break free from having to defend Doom Eternal. But sad truth of the matter is, dude, this guy just doesn't have the makings of someone who played Doom 1.
Call them out, dude. Yeah, somebody had to do it.
Oh, you're not following Proto, bud.
You're fired, bud.
You're fired, bud. I think everybody can absolutely kick up as much dust as they want about everything we've said over the recordings of the first episode of the Gay and Racist show. But if you're going to watch any part of it, just watch us watch that video.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Like, and just systematically debunk every part of the video and like
with little to no effort, because he did half the work for us.
Yeah,
you gotta be kidding me.
He proved us right with almost everything that he said. It's crazy.
Just admit you like the game. That's why I have no issue with my buddy being like, yeah, I fucking like the game. Sue me.
Yeah,
like,
but this ad hominem attack, dude.
The insistence that no, we just don't get it. Everybody
don't get it.
We're just not good enough.
Maybe if you lower the difficulty. Is that a dog whistle, Noah?
I mean, personally, I'm stuck on the 3 chainsaw pips. In fact, does kill an arachnotron, which, I guess, what the fuck are we doing here, dude?
Yeah, no, hey, wrap it up.
Clearly,
yeah,
clearly a couple of know-nothings, but you're gonna come for Death Stranding. Now that's where I'm from. You don't talk about a man's family.
No, that's uncalled for, and honestly,
yeah,
I've taken note of that as well, Noah. So
yeah, yeah, and you thought the old 30 FPS makes you motion sick. So a game running slower as opposed to faster makes you motion sick.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking note of that as well. Yeah.
And the Star Wars comparison.
Star Wars comparison was way uncalled for.
How are you going to bring up the lore if you know less about it than us? Two guys who have never read
deliberately
a lore log.
not learned any of it.
Yeah, I've gone out of my way to avoid it. There was supposed to be more to this episode. There was supposed to be other topics.
Yeah,
we had things to cover.
We had a whole bunch of shit, but this had to be its own episode.
We did prep work. Yeah, I guess it did because these are users who need to be taken to task.
Yeah. And if I wasn't running out of gas, we could probably do like 2 more hours on this, like show live demonstrations of one game versus the other. But like, I feel like we got it.
Go ahead and play both Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal for yourself.
Yeah,
is what I will say. Go ahead and
before
play
you comment, please.
Yeah,
just
go ahead
give them both a try.
Yeah, give them both a try and just see which one you leave that you have a better taste in your mouth. See which one you could consider going back to. And while I'm at it, try Turbo Overkill. Try Ultra Kill. Just, make sure you got your hazmat suit on if you try and talk to another human being about it.
Yeah, don't go any r/, but
don't do any r/. Do not click that Discord link. Play Dusk.
Yeah.
Play the original Doom games. Try 1, 2. Try 64. Draw your own opinions but just know that I was someone who had serious doubts about Eternal. I tried it. Every stereotype, every preconceived notion I had was confirmed, reinforced, and if anything, made worse. 2016, though, I'm glad I tried, and I would say it was worth it to find out that I like 2016 and to know that I was right about Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
that's the brass tacks.
That's brass tacks right there. And I mean, just to wrap it up on my side, I mean, we went through pretty much every aspect of these games, and it's just a watering down and like a straying away from what made the original 2016 game so cool. It's the characterization, the ludonarrative.
Nice.
Nice,
hit it hard.
Yeah, thank you. The ludonarrative was way off base in Eternal. You don't have that cool feeling that you have. I mean, which we beat to death here in the second half is just the lack of freedom that the gameplay gives you. Just whatever's happening on the screen and like however cool the spectacle they want to create is cheapened by the fact that I know that I have to fucking shoot the Caco Demon with the grenade and make sure that I go up there in time and rip its fucking eyeball out, so then I can turn around and chainsaw and do the flamethrower and then recycle that whole thing again, and I better fucking hit the Arachnotron with my grenade or else I'm gonna be fucked, or whatever the next thing is. Fucking wave dash around the Marauder and hit him at the right, Guitar Hero fucking moment,
I gotta make sure I do my FRC on frame 4 through 6 of this move so I can cancel the animation and draw the ballista so I can shoot the Marauder, and then I'll
better be weapon swapping, dude.
You better be swapping. Then I'm gonna be ABC, always be swapping. Yep. And then I'm going to ride a dragon, and then I'm going to do a monologue after I fight Horus, and he's going to kill all the demons, and I'm going to go into another box until we have to trot out the same old, tired fucking franchise, this time in the Middle Ages.
It's just a damn shame, dude.
Cool. Yeah, fucking cool and good. Well, my name is Walker, and I think that's going to do it for us here on episode 0, Doom edition of the Gay and Racist Show.
Yep. Thanks for watching. If you did watch, that was you know, we will
never pay.
Good.
Never pay more than $20 for a video game.
Yes.
Or steal it.
Just steal it if you can.
Just fucking steal it. Doom Eternal was free on launch because Bethesda threw the they didn't DRM the version in the launcher, so
nice.
Everyone got it for free at launch.
Yeah. So take advantage of that, guys. Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
Just let us know what happens when you compare the two. I'm curious to know if we're this retarded.
How many rockets it takes to kill a pain elemental or not a pain elemental, the one-eyed fucking things. Pain elementals with little skulls they spit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or that's the Lost Soul. I was rated as a pain elemental. What a fucking shit show.
Yeah. Just get back to me when you find out how many times you have to shoot the Keiko demon before.
Yeah. And as always, 3 chainsaw pips and fat kills an arachnotron, and fuck all video games forever.
Yeah, it's over. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Praise the Lord, I was born to travel, feeling like Slash in front of the chapel.